Well, how's everyone doing here?
Hello.
I hope you all are staying cool and staying refreshed at the virtual beach of your own choosing. We're here at Isle de Zenescope, aka the warehouse on 450 Carradine Drive. But here's a little fun fact for all of you in case you didn't know. The island and beach is where you make it. You can have your own little tropical paradise right here in your own imagination. Or, better yet, here with us on our virtual convention. Yeah!
Sweet.
I'm Noah Mitchell. You're watching the 2023 Virtual Beach Convention Extravaganza. So if you missed San Diego Comic-Con, and I can't imagine a whole lot of you were able to go because it's a crazy San Diego Comic-Con convention, we got some cool goodies coming up your way, so definitely stay tuned. We'll try and grab you some stuff that you might have missed if you didn't get out to the West Coast, but now we've brought some fun back with us, and we're bringing it to you. I'd like to give a special thank you to our sponsors of today's stream, Hot Flip Supplies, CGC, who we partnered with at San Diego. We had a lot of really cool graded cards and comics. So if you're looking to get your stuff graded, look no further than CGC. Hopefully we can partner with them in the near future. And of course, our friends over at Sidekick Supplies. If you're looking to protect your collection in a short box, long box, or other comic book holding apparatus of a box-shaped form, look no further than Sidekick Supplies. What is Julie to Van Helsing? What is Mel to Bell? Everybody needs a sidekick in order to support them on the side. So one of you lucky viewers will be going home with this beauty at the end of the stream. And I would also like to point out that we have another like goal. A like goal. Yes, that's correct. So if you bop on over to YouTube, no matter what social media, interweb platform you're viewing us on tonight, go on over to YouTube, hit the like button. If we get 105 likes, I understand that's a daunting task, but if anybody can do it, it's you guys. If we get 105 likes tonight, one lucky viewer, one who places an order, I should say, will be going home with four, count them, four connecting Jungle Book art prints. That's right. These all can be paired together to form one expansive, massive Jungle Book wall. You got a cool little clubhouse. You got a little comic cave. You want to decorate your nursery. Look no further than these puppies right here. One of you lucky viewers will be going home with that if we hit 105. And everybody in the stream who placed an order, if we hit that 105 like goal, will also be getting a pack of cereal trading cards. Yeah.
They're there. It's right there on my cup.
Yeah. And if you're watching this and you're wondering what the higgity heck did I just walk into, we're going to be doing some cool sales segments. We also got an interview with Drax Gal, cover artist extraordinaire. So stay tuned for that later on. But we're going to be showing some products. If you are interested in purchasing those products, just type the corresponding code into the comment section below. And if you've never purchased from us before, please do us a favor and send your shipping information to vcons@zenescope.com. That's VCONS at zenescope.com. That way, if you got a fun, funky username, we know who to actually send the product to. I think I hit all my stuff. I'll be honest, these are not prescription glasses. These are solely for flipping and looking good. So I know that we got a bunch of beautiful faces in the comment section, but I'll be honest, I can't see worth crap. So, hello to all of you blurry names and faces out there. We'll give all of our proper greetings and hellos momentarily. But until then, please welcome the Sultan of Sales.
Thank you, sir. All right, so welcome. I want to say thank you to Noah. I want to say welcome to Kiera, who's rocking it out with us today. I just saw some awesome pics. The Kiera showed me of her son, who seems to be a little daredevil in the pool. He's going to be quite the little handful. You got your hands full with that one. All right, that's going to be good stuff. Holy guacamole, dude. We're at 90 viewers already, dude. Are you kidding me? This is out of control already. All right. I want to say a special thank you to Carol Nadeo, who's in the stream right there, but all the people that stopped by the booth at San Diego. I got a chance to meet Neil Veray, Matson. I got a chance to meet just so many awesome VIPs. Got to put some faces with names and so forth. Some really, really cool stuff. I'm seeing Casey Brennan is making an appearance in the stream. Who is that? Who is that, Casey Brennan? Hey, besties. Casey, right back at you, darling. Hope you're doing well. Hope the job hunting's going well. Again, like I wanted to mention, really awesome people that we met out in San Diego. I think we got about a new 20 new VIPs out in San Diego. It was just awesome meeting the new people, putting some new, putting faces with names. Neil Veray and I hung out a lot. There's always so many VIPs. I just can't remember all their names I saw Harlan out there. Harlan was definitely out there. Matson, right. Carol Nadeo, of course. I got a big hug from Carol. Thanks so much. I got to see Abby through Kat and Andrew. Abby was on a phone doing some FaceTime. Case, we miss you too, for sure. So just awesome time out in San Diego. Awesome time meeting the VIPs that I did. I think we're ready to rock and roll, dude. So it looks like we got so much stuff to get to, dude. So we might as well start with the top. We might as well start at the top and go down because that item doesn't really have anything to do with the packs that we're doing. So we're doing 4 different packs. And if you do not get one of the items that you're looking for, also, no, do you want to throw up that VCon's email?
Yes,
throw that up. So, so if you guys are first time viewing, first time ordering with us, the email right there is vcons@Zenescope. In case you have a handle or something like that, like Sir John 88. Now, Sir John 88, I know has ordered with us before, but let's say Sir John has not. If you have a handle and so forth, just give us your your username and tag your real name with it and your shipping address. So that way we know where to send the books to when this is all through. We're going to go in tonight. Like Noah mentioned, we're going up to 8. We're going to have an interview with Drax Gal, which should be really awesome. On a side note, I met Drax Gal's cousin, who's this really nice young lady. She came to the booth just extremely excited about Drax's art, of course, and of course growing up with him in Mexico City. She was just a delightful young gal who picked up a few books, and I was trying to give her stuff for free, and she wouldn't hear it. I couldn't charge her full price, of course, but anyways, just really awesome, really cool meeting her and her telling stories about Drax and how long he had been writing for. So I'm really looking forward to the interview that we're going to have with Drax, which is coming up a little bit later, I believe about 7 o'clock or so. So it's going to be awesome. I hope you guys are ready to rock and roll. Let's get started, dude. If you do not get something tonight, don't worry about it. We're going to be rocking it out tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. We're going to go to about 4. We're going to try and keep things to singles, unless we allow double ups on Saturday. So we'll rock and roll. All right, Kiera. Without further ado, let's bring out everybody's favorite item, dude. It's Zenbox time, dude. All right. All you have to do is put a Zenbox in the code. Zenbox, $100, dude. All right. What are we doing Zarby for? We're doing a second Zarby, dude. We're doing Zarby because Barbie is the hot movie going on right now. I've been told by Casey. Casey went to see Barbie with some of her girlfriends, some of her guy friends too as well. She told me it was an awesome movie. So if you guys haven't gone out and seen it, we're rocking out a new Zenbox. This will have a metal book as always. Comes with a little stand thing, Bob, which is this bad boy right here. All right. Comes with the Elias Jadzudas cover that you'll see there. And I can tell you right now, there's some really cool items in this bad boy. There's a figure that we've never done, and there's something else in there that you're really, really, really going to want. All right. I can't say what's in the box, dude. Can't say what's in the box. All right. So it's Zenbox time. Again, if you're interested in the Zenbox, put it into the notes and it shall be yours. Our version of a Zenbox is basically almost like a loot crate type of item. We don't tell you necessarily what's in the box, but the value of what is in there is, Scott, I can't tell you that, dude. All right. So it's like a loot crate type of item, basically. So we don't tell you what's in the box, but the value of what's in the box is definitely over what you're paying for it. For instance, I know the metal book that's in there I did tell you about, you could probably sell for anywhere from $75 to $100 if you wanted to sell just the metal book alone. All right, so I'm going to give Kiera a little bit of time to write down some of the names. Again, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody that stopped over the booth out in San Diego. So I guess you can look at it as fortunately or unfortunately in San Diego, a lot of the actors and actresses were on strike. So there were a lot less panels and there were a lot more people on the floor at San Diego. So we actually got to see a lot more people probably than we're normally going to see at a San Diego. Although I'll tell you right now, every time I went out to lunch, the street didn't seem quite as crowded, going out. And I was going out at the 1 o'clock hour, which is obviously prime time, lunchtime or something like that. My move in San Diego is I literally go right to the gas lamp sign and I go to Lou and Mickey's. Lou and Mickey's has dynamite steaks. If you guys have never been to Lou and Mickey's in San Diego, it is a dynamite spot right in the gas lamp, right on the left-hand side. As soon as you walk past the sign, the convention center is literally right here. You cross the train tracks, you go to the gas lamp sign. Right there on the left-hand corner is Lou and Mickey's, and they have absolutely fantastic service, fantastic food, and a dynamite burger, which I tried one day, and then I think I tried some coconut shrimp the next day. I wasn't able to get a seat there one day, and I wound up going across the street to Hard Rock, which is still a good spot too as well. But anyway, that's my move in San Diego. Big fans. I'm a big fan of that Lou and Mickey's. I agree, Jay. First of all, when you're on your feet as much as we are at San Diego, you really got to get a good meal. You got to be able to sit down for an hour, grab a drink, recuperate. All right, you ready to rock? Looks like Kiera's ready to rock and roll. All right, so let's move on to this Tales of Terror bag. So the Tales of Terror bag, first I'm going to show the bag real fast. All right? I'm going to tell you right now, this is an awesome item. All right? It is the Tales of Terror tote bag. All you have to do is put TOT bag in the notes, and you're going to get it. First of all, we got a lot of reveals. All right? You're going to get a lot of stuff with this. All right? The Tales of Terror bag is not only $99, which I'm using it for my computer. You're getting 2 exclusives that are only in that bag. You're going to see these on eBay, and you're going to be like, oh, my God, why didn't I grab that bag? So first and foremost, you're getting this Crystal R exclusive, which is this bad boy right here. That's only in the bag, okay? You're also getting the script book by Mike Crome in the bag, too, as well. And the reason why I want to point out the script book is we're going to be doing a Tales of Terror movie that starts shooting on Tuesday next week, okay? What? Zenescope? What? Movie? What? Yes. All right. Start shooting on Tuesday, and the script book basically has the beginning part of the movie, dude. All right. It's what's going on in the movie. I'm going to open this up because I want to show it to you guys because it's freaking badass. All right. First of all, it has some really, really awesome art on the inside, and again, it is a killer hook. Is the script book, and again, this is basically opening starting of the movie and so forth, and it has really cool. Again, we've never really done a script book before like this. Most of the time when we've done script books, it's almost always blank pages and so forth. But this has basically actual scenes from the movie. Okay. All right. And that starts shooting on Tuesday next week, which Joe told me, which is really awesome. There's also some stickers in there. I'll show you that. These are the stickers that are going to be in the script book, or excuse me, that are going to be in the tote bag too as well. You're also going to get a random merch item. The random merch item I had selected was a stress ball. We have those alien ones, and then we also have those footballs. You're also going to get some metal cards too as well. You're also getting a pin, and then you're also getting a random horror comic that you see there too as well. But you're definitely getting those 2 exclusives, which includes the script book and includes also 2 packs of the Cube Loops cards, these trading cards. All right, so you're getting 2 packs of those too as well. To me, this is easily $150, $175 value. Celia, does it have a bartender? That's a good question, man, because if it does have a bartender, it's Ralph, and Ralph is definitely going to die again. We were trying to find that out in San Diego. We were trying to find the Robin Hood short, and it looks like it's been taken down, dude. It looks like it got taken down. I don't know if that's copyright infringement. Like, I don't know if like we're not allowed to show that anymore, but it was on YouTube, the Robin Hood short with Lily Simmons, and we couldn't find it anywhere. Like all the sites that had it before, like YouTube and all these other sites, it got taken down. I have to find out for you guys actually what's going on with that bad boy. All right, so anyway, boom. Grim Tales of Terror bag, dude. Holds your computer, has a bunch of little pockets and stuff like that, some really cool stuff. Has room for a water bottle on the one side, and then a little something, maybe like your keys on the other side. Again, I already stole one, dude. I'm a fan, big fan. Go ahead, no.
I just want to point out, it's a tote bag, but it's also a TOT bag.
It's a tote bag, but it's a Tales of Terror bag.
Tote.
I like it, dude.
Tote.
A tote, so to speak. All right, so you're getting the Grim Tales of Terror bag right here. Boom. All right, like I said, lots of pockets, lots of zippers and all kinds of stuff going on in there. A little card holder, something on there, which is really cool. All right, I already stole myself one of these bad boys. Big fan, big fan. All right, we're moving on, dude. All right, prepare yourself for some packs because we're gonna go pack crazy. All right, we're ready to rock. Let's do it, dude. Let's go to pack number 1. So pack number 1 is going to be this Beach Blast pack. So try and keep in mind, we're also going to do a San Diego Comic-Con pack. So this is Beach Blast pack number 1. These are all books that you guys, or at least the first 3 are definitely books that you guys haven't seen before. It has the Meguro icon for July, which is that Cindy looking absolutely badass cover that you see all the way to the left on the screen. It also has the Keith Garvey, which is the July swimsuit. Those are going to be offered up individually, as is the Meguro body paint. That's going to be offered up individually too as well. Those last 2 books, though, if you have to have that John Royal, if you have to have that Mike Chrome, which are basically diamond books that we don't put on our web store, then grabbing the pack 1 is your way. So, well, we're going to be moving on to like a different pack anyway, so we'll be differentiated that one. So anyway, so this is basically our Beach Blast pack 1. All right. Try and keep in mind we are doing a different pack 1 for our San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, and I'll show you that in a moment. But for right now, Beach Blast pack 1, you may only buy 1. All right. Big fan, again, Meguro, that icon cover, that's going to be sold individually. The Keith Garvey swimsuit that you see there, that's going to be sold individually. And then, of course, the Meguro body paint. The Meguro body paint is stream only. We're not going to sell it on our web store. So if you have to have that book, it'll be coming up individually. But for right now, I'm only doing it in the pack. So again, this is easily about $125 value for $100, considering each one of these books is either 25 or 30 bucks each. The diamond books, if you buy them on the internet, they're probably going for like 50, 60 bucks a pop, which makes this pack a definite steal of steals. All right. So again, the Beach Blast pack number 1 is $100. It has the Meguro, it has the Keith Garvey, it has the Meguro body paint too as well. And then both of those diamond books. It looks like Kiara, you're ready to rock and roll. You're ready. You're not yet?
No.
All right. Hey, I don't want to jump the gun, dude. I feel like this is Beach Blast time. All right, dude. We're kicking back. Hey, dude, hanging loose, dude. All right, we're kicking back. We're having a good time on this stream. All right, because I'm a fan. I'm a fan of being able to see all you guys again, dude. I feel like I've been away. I feel like, dude, Noah and I were in San Diego for like a month. Okay, dude, we were there from Monday to Monday. All right, it is a long week. All right. And I got a story I'm going to tell on the next item that takes us a while. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not a good story. All right. all was well that ended well at the end. But I'm going to tell you right now, just I'm going to badmouth this one pizza place. Okay. No one knows exactly where I'm going with this. Yeah. I'm going to badmouth this one pizza place, and I have no problem whatsoever outing them right here on this stream. And for those of you that live in San Diego, I need you to boycott this place. All right. So, what's going on, AJ? Good to see you, my friend. I was able to catch up with AJ at AwesomeCon. I believe he signed on to VIP about 2 years ago. AJ, always good to see you as always in the stream. We have to point out that Casey Brennan, once again, is in the stream. Casey, it's almost like Casey never left. All right, dude, she's going to be in the stream. So, Casey, if you want to put in your comments like you normally do, about the stickering. Although I'll tell you right now, there's no sticker battles.
I made a conscious decision.
You made not to go crazy.
Not to go. I figured that's Casey is the digital.
I don't know if I'm really going crazy myself anymore, dude. I got some major blocks going on some of these books. All right, like some of them are, some I was like, all right, I can do a little something here, and then others I was like, it's just not the same. There's no Brennan. It's just not the same.
She was the one that was fueling the arms race.
Right. I know. There was a definite competition going on. All right. I had Tammy Morris Gaffney on my side. She had Harry on hers. There was a definite competition going on, and I was losing a lot more than I was winning, but I felt good about it because we were stickering. All right. We were stickering boobies, which is always a good thing. All right. Ian, thank you, sir. Casey won the war. Ian. I'm reading that the wrong way. Steven, you're not allowed to say that, sir. I'm going to see you in Philly, and I'm going to be upset with you. All right. Of course, actually, I admitted it freely. Casey definitely won the war as far as the stickers were going. But if you think about long term, though, Jay's still here. All right. I'm still doing some stickering. All right, Ian, not happy with you, dude. Ian, I need you taking control as far as our likes goal. All right, as far as our likes goal go, are you good? Are you good now? What are you doing over there, you seem like you're lost, huh?
Yeah, well, my screen was jumping pretty bad.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're good now.
All right, we're good now.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on. Let's go to the Z-rated pack of this convention. It is going to be the Beach Bass Pack 2. All right. Also, keep in mind, I'm going to be doing some Z-rated stuff for the San Diego stuff too as well. Again, lots of packs coming up. All right, so that is our Beach Blast pack number 2. It's going to have that Maguro. It's basically the cover we showed you from pack number 1, but in a Z-rated. It's going to have the Keith Garvey swimsuit. That's also in a Z-rated. And then the body paint, obviously missing the paint this time. And then I threw in a Pierre Luigi Abbondanza. I'm a big fan of this cover. That Van Helsing that he did. What you see right there, that is pack only. So if you have to have that Pierre Luigi Abbondanza cover all the way to the right, you must get the Beach Blast pack number 2 in order to obtain it. Okay. Jenna's going to cancel pack number 1. Going to grab on just one of the books. That's fine. I'm seeing Scott Holler grabbing a pack 2. Scott, I'm down, dude. We're gonna hang in Philly, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna be hanging, dude. We're gonna be hanging all day. We're going to be hanging all day, all night. We're going to hang out on Friday. Friday's going to be kind of a chill night. We're drinking some beers, hanging out. I don't know what we're doing on Friday night. I think are we meeting and greeting? What are we doing? Are we doing something? We actually doing something?
So if I'm not mistaken, and I could be.
All right.
I think we're going to Sueño.
What?
Sueño looks like 8 o'clock to 10 p.m.
All right. What is that? It's Sueño?
I think it's a swanky little bar.
It's a swanky bar? A swanky Sueño? A suerte? All right, good stuff, dude. So we're going to be rocking that out on Friday, and then Saturday we're going to be hanging. Saturday we're going to be hanging all day, all night. It's going to be a good time. Scott, I need you to bring your camera, dude, because you are the man. Ian, we're looking good. We only got 27 likes to go. Ian is my ringleader as far as the Scott, if you want a good cheesesteak, just don't go to Pat's or Gino's, all right? What you want to go is either the D'Alessandro's is going to be a little bit of a trip from Center City, but if you're in Center City, I recommend right around the corner from the Lowe's is Reading Terminal Market. And Reading Terminal Market has Carmen's, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm a big fan of Carmen's in Reading Terminal Market. If you want to go to South Street, you can go to Jim's. Also pretty close to Center City is Tony Luke's. Big fan of Tony Luke's. D'Alessandro's probably is top of the line. If you want to catch an Uber to D'Alessandro's, to me, there's a difference between D'Alessandro's and the rest. I'm a fan of every place that I've named. I'm a huge fan of Carmen's in Reading Terminal Market, which is literally within walking distance of your hotel. Again, Reading Terminal Market. The other thing is Reading Terminal Market has nothing but absolutely fantastic other spots. They have ribs, they have donuts, they have beer, they have Chinese, they have Japanese, it has German this, it has basically a hodgepodge of everything in Reading Terminal Market, which makes it an ideal spot for shopping. It's just like a hodgepodge of food in there. sweets to treats to everything that's in Reading Terminal Market. It is a really, really awesome spot in Philly is Reading Terminal Market. And to me, the best steaks in there are Carmen's. There's another place in there too. I think it's Nick's. And I have not gone to Nick's before. It's either Nick's or the Nick's steaks. It's in Reading Terminal Market, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm a big fan of Carmen's. All right, so that is the pack for the Z-rated books. All right, let's get to some San Diego packs, dude. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's do this, dude. All right, so San Diego Comic-Con pack number 1 is going to have all these books that you see there and a mystery envelope, okay? This is where we're going to sell out of San Diego Comic-Con pack number 1. All right, Jim Conway, I'll take it as pack 3. That's fine with me too as well. So if you want to put SDCC pack 1, that's going to be it. Or if you want to put pack 3, I'm also fine with that too as well. So you're getting the Drax Gal. These are all our San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, all right? Other than the ones that are in that tote bag that I showed you, and those can be only had with the tote bag, was the Crystal Laura and then the Mike Chrome script book. So you're getting you're getting the Drax Gal that you see there, the Ebass, which sold out at San Diego. We sold out exactly the books that we brought. The Carla Cohen. If you guys didn't see Carla Cohen, we're going to be releasing some film, some stuff on Carla Cohen. We did some taping with her, just as far as like an interview with Carla. I think where I try to kill her too as well. I almost dropped a banner on Carla and Sam, who was doing the interview, which was actually really funny. And then the Elias actually sold out on Sunday. And also that 100 print run that you see all the way to the right there is a little sheer book. That I want to point out is only in the pack. So if you have to have that book, the only way to get it is through the pack. Now there's a Z-rated version of that, but it doesn't look the same. It's pretty much the same, but it's kind of different, like different as far as the sheer goes. What do you got?
I said I can pop it down if you want to show.
Yeah, I'll show the book. I can show the 100 print run individually. It is this bad boy right here. All right. So this bad boy is, you see how it's kind of got a little lacy something that's sheer. All right. And it's also a foil cover too. It's like a red foil that's going on. That is only available in pack number 1, the San Diego Comic-Con pack number 1. So I want to differentiate that. If you want to put pack 3, I'm okay with that. But SDCC pack 1 is what we're looking for. The code on that. Again, this is going to be a $125 version. To me, this is easily a steal of steals. First of all, the mystery envelope itself, if you sell that on eBay, they're going for like $100 or more. Not that you want to sell your mystery envelope, because a lot of people like you guys collect them. But let's just point out some of the things that are in the mystery envelopes. So the mystery envelopes, you're guaranteed getting one of these covers here possibly, or a nude version of one of these covers. Okay. It also has some of our incentive covers that we did, 250 print runs from the previous year. There were Paul Green incentive covers that are going for like $50, $75 a piece on eBay. One of the reasons why these crimson envelopes are worth so much money is if you get one of these Paul Green serial covers that are topless at the bottom, they're going for like $200 and $300 on eBay. So it's outrageous. You could literally get one of these covers by sheer luck or whatever, get one of these Paul Green topless serial covers, and it will pay for your pack and then some. All right. If you wanted to sell it, obviously, if you want to keep it, to me, that seems like the better option. But again, one of these crimson covers could be in there. We had eBay signing a ton of those crimson covers out of San Diego. We had eBay pretty much at our booth 24/7 out in San Diego. We had Carla Cohen. I don't know how I met Lucio Perillo and Carla Cohen for the first time out in San Diego. I don't know who I have a bigger crush on. Lucio Perillo is a very handsome man. Yeah. And then he's got that Italian accent. I was a little starstruck, a little bit. So also too, I got to go outside and give them badges to get them in to the convention or whatever, because we were holding their badges. And I got a crush on Lucio Perillo. I mean, I have a crush on Carla too. She's a beautiful woman. She's striking. She's incredible.
Our interview was really
she's gorgeous.
good.
What's that?
The interview we did, I was like, what?
With Carla?
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
Right. But them as a couple, oh my God. I want to take them home. Oh, they're fantastic. Good stuff. Just an unbelievably talented couple there. Really, really awesome. Carla Cohen and Lucio Perillo, and of course Ebass hanging out with us. And his beautiful wife JP Roth was hanging with us at the booth too as well. We got a chance to catch up with JP, which was really awesome. All right, so that is San Diego Comic-Con pack number 1. If you did not get one,
We sold out.
all right, so but yeah, we're gonna do more tomorrow, right? So if you don't see your name on the list for San Diego Comic-Con pack number 1, I need you to come back tomorrow because we're gonna be doing more of them, and then hopefully we'll be doing some more on the web store, possibly that kind of thing. But for right now, San Diego Comic-Con pack number 1 is sold out. All right, Kat, didn't you do a pack 1 in San Diego? What are you doing over there, you? All right, so let's go to San Diego Comic-Con pack number 2. All right. Pack number 2 has the Drax Gal topless. It also has the Ebass topless. It has the Carla Cohen topless. Any one of those 3 books we're going to sell individually in this stream. The Paul Green is the Collectors Club for July and August. You may ask, where are the rest of the Collectors Clubs? We are not going to be doing those in this stream. We're going to be doing those in the August stream. So when we do those individually, the Paul Green topless, as well as the 250 print run that has the sticker, and then the $50 version, those are going to be in August stream, not this one. All right. Plus, we got so much stuff going on in this stream anyway. It's overloaded. The kicker to this San Diego Comic-Con pack 2 is there is a 25 print run sketch only available in pack number 2. All right. We sold some of those pack number 2s out in San Diego, but we're only doing that LE25 Ebass in pack number 2, which is $500. Okay.
Sold out.
So that's sold out. All right. So again, I think we're only doing like 12 of those total. All right. So again, if you don't see your name on San Diego Comic-Con pack number 2, please come back tomorrow. Again, 2 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be rocking it out. Same thing with pack number 1, San Diego Comic-Con. If you don't see your name on that list, hang in there. We're going to be bringing it back to you tomorrow. All right. And again, try and keep in mind too, you get the mystery envelope with pack 2. You're also going to get mystery envelope with pack 1. Only the San Diego Comic-Con versions. Okay. Because again, $125 pack, we're throwing a mystery envelope in with that, and then this one's a $500 pack, and we're throwing a mystery envelope in with that. And I explained out what the mystery envelopes are. All right. Looks like we're going to rock and roll on some single books. See, we're already 35 minutes in, dude. And we're already like, I got so many books to get to. All right, let's rock it out, dude. Let's go to book number 1. Book number 1 is going to be the Meguro. It is $25. If you're interested in this bad boy, just put it into the notes and it shall be yours. The book itself is Cinderella versus Queen of Hearts. It's issue 2 and it's cover G. All right, it's cover G as in girl. So if you're interested in book number 1, put it in the notes and it shall be yours. Again, $25 for this bad boy. We're going to be doing at least, I think we're doing like 25 of these bad boys. I don't know, something crazy. All right, so book number 1, again, if you're interested in this is our July icon. It is a Meguro cover. I don't know about you, but I'm a big fan of this Meguro cover. I'm a big fan of the Meguro body paint too as well. I feel like he just absolutely slaughtered these 2 covers. I think I'm a little bit more a fan of the body paint, and I'll show you why later. But big fan of both of these bad boys. This one, again, is Cinderella versus Queen of Hearts 02G. And again, that's book number 1. All right, dude, it's pizza time story. All right, dude. So we're walking out of the convention, all right? Now, try and keep in mind San Diego Comic-Con, it's preview night, and there's probably, 120,000 people walking out of the convention, and let's say 5,000 of them are trying to get pizza delivered. All right, it's crazy. So first pizza shop I call up, they don't answer. Second through 5th pizza shop I call up, they don't answer. Okay? I get Gas Lamp Pizza on the phone. Now try and keep in mind, Gas Lamp Pizza is located 4 blocks, people. 4 blocks from our hotel, which we were at the Westin Gas Lamp. Big fan of the Westin Gas Lamp. I'm a big fan of that hotel. If you're staying in San Diego and you want to go to the Westin, I like it. I highly recommend the Marriott because it's right on the bay. I highly recommend the Hilton Bayfront if you got the money. The Hilton Bayfront is also on the water, also an absolutely fantastic hotel. You're going to see more stars if you go to Comic-Con and stay at the Hilton Bayfront or the Marriott because they're not connected to the convention center. The Marriott is. It's literally like a stone throw from the convention center. But the Hilton, you just got to basically just walk up from the bay, walk up from behind the convention. It's literally a 2-3 minute walk to walk around. Well, with traffic, with as many people that go, it's probably 10-minute walk. But anyway, my point being, it's really, really close. Big fan of the Hilton Bayfront. Big fan of the Marriott. Okay, so we get Gaslamp Pizza, dude. All right. Guy on the phone's like, it's going to take us an hour. I'm like, all right, I can work with an hour. It's going to take us 15 minutes to walk back to the hotel. We can catch a couple beers in the lobby. We can chill. So I got all the troops with me. I got Sam, Joe's daughter, her boyfriend. I got Alex, Joe's daughter. She's with us. I got Joey the kid. I got Joey's entire troops, like Sam, Connor. I'm freaking forgetting people. Nolan. I got all the troops with us. All right. We got about 11 people strong. Noah's with us, of course. About an hour goes by and no pizzas. So I'm like, all right, maybe I should give him a call. So I give him a call and the guy's like, we're close. All right. Now, I don't know if he meant that his name was close. Like we're close. Like I'm saying like, hey, my name is close and we're close. Or he actually meant that he was close to delivering the pizza. All right. But he was full of baloney. All right. Are we done on that? We're done on book number 1?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on to book number 2 and I'm going to continue the story because I'm sure this bad boy is going to sell out too as well. Hold on. Put a pause on the story. Book number 2. There it is right there. Robin Hood, something, cover H. All right. What's SON? I'm lost. Who is it? Spawn of Nile, something. All right. So again, if you have to have this bad boy, this is July swimsuit, book number 2, $25. Put in the notes, dude. All right. Again, this is Keith Garvey. This is brand new. All right. I'm getting text messages. It's probably from Gaslamp saying your pizza finally got delivered. All right, here it is. Here it is a week and a half later, and the pizza's finally getting delivered. All right, so again, book number 2, again, $25. If you're interested in the Keith Garvey, put it into the notes, and she shall be yours. All right, so now we're in the lobby, having some drinks. An hour's going by. I call up the pizza place. They say, we're close. I'm like, all right, sounds great. Close sounds like 10, 15 minutes to me. All right, close sounds like 5, 10, 15 minutes max. All right, another 20 minutes goes by. We're now an hour and 20 minutes going in. Ebass and JP, his wife, stroll into the lobby, and they're like, what are you guys doing? It's now about 10:20. He's like, what are you guys doing? We're like, we're waiting on our pizza. It's not good. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. It's not good. Ebass starts laughing, winds up going upstairs. We chat with him for a little bit, winds up going upstairs. We're now about an hour and a half in. Joe comes in the lobby. Joe, Bruce, who's our lawyer, Ralph, they all come in from dinner, all right? They all come in from dinner, and they're like, what are you guys doing? We're waiting on the pizza, dude. We're still waiting on the pizza. It's now an hour and a half. Joe's like, I'm thinking we're disputing this card charge and, whatever. I'm like, Joe, we're going to eat the pizza when it comes, dude. It can be cement. We're going to friggin' eat this pizza, all right? So, again, now we're an hour and a half in. I call again. And the guy's like, we're 10, 15 minutes away. Really? Didn't you just say you were close? And that was a half hour ago? Like, didn't you say you were close? Don't lie to me, okay? The pizza gets there, hour and 45 minutes. It's kind of cold, kind of not good. The kids, meanwhile, during this hour and a half, hour and 45-minute debacle are dropping off like flies. All right, Eli goes upstairs. He crashes. Sam fell asleep on the couch. The guy who does the interview with Carla Cohen fell asleep on the couch, Sam. He did hang, Sam, and made it. Nolan goes upstairs, falls asleep. We basically got 6. Now we got 6 pies for about like 8 people. Maybe they were saying they're closed. So it's very possible I misunderstood what the hell was going on. Maybe they said they were closed, not close. Like, hey, this is close. Speaking to you, we're closed. All right. I don't know what you're thinking, ordering some pizza with us. I need you guys out there to boycott. All right. You've seen that movie with Spike Lee, Boycott Sal's? No. Boycott Gaslamp Pizza. Okay. If you come up to me with a slice of Gaslamp Pizza the next San Diego Comic-Con and you say to me, Jay, I got some Gaslamp Pizza and it was dynamite, I'm not going to sell you books. I'm going to make sure anything you buy, I'm going to put back on the rack and I'm going to forbid you from buying from us. Or you're going to have to go to a different sales rep at the booth. Okay. I am so upset with this Gasland pizza because, first of all, it's the first time I ever did the ordering of the pizza. Even Drax is jumping in. All right, Drax is hearing this story. Drax, you don't have to hear this story, dude, but you're cracking me up for jumping in. Drax, I don't know if you heard me earlier, dude. Your cousin stopped by the booth, a delightful young gal, and I can't remember her name, but she was an absolute sweetheart. She spoke so glowingly of you, like the fact that you were drawn when you were like 4 and 5 years old. She was just a dynamite gal. I tried to give her books for free, and she wouldn't take them for free. She made me charge her, and of course I didn't charge her full price. But anyway, I met your cousin, really just an absolutely delightful gal. Drax, was really, really awesome of her to stop by the booth out in San Diego. What do you got, sir?
So I just want to say about the pizza thing.
About the pizza. Jump in, though.
So I don't know if you touched on this. I don't think so. But there was a very large indentation in the boxes.
Oh, that's right.
So it
One
looks
of the pizzas looked like I get ran over.
Yeah, like somebody's friend was sitting in the passenger seat when they were like, hey, can I sit here? And he's like, yeah, just a few pizzas.
Yeah, just sit on the pizza.
But then the one pizza opened it up. I think we determined that this place sells pizza by the slice individually. Right. When you opened up one of the boxes, it was already pre-cut and all disheveled.
It was Frankenstein.
Yeah, so somebody was like, hey, I need another pizza over here. Hold on. 4, 5, 6. All right, I got 8 slices. That's good enough. Here you go. And then that was a pie too. For Casey's point too, this is the second pizza part. Because do you remember Seattle? And we had the pizza place and they were like, let me see your ID.
Oh, yeah, they shot me down.
They wouldn't give you
They
pizza.
shot me down because my license was expired. I don't know, well, first of all, why the airport would let me fly on an expired license. But, yeah, that's a whole different story, that one. All right, are we ready to rock and roll? All right, let's go to book number 3. All right, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go book number 3. Book number 3, I went no stickers. Noah went no stickers. That's because no parents, no rules, no Casey, no stickers. All right, dude, we're going crazy. Book number 3 is the Meguro body paint. It is Grim Fairy Tale 74E. I am a big fan of this body paint cover for obvious reasons. Holy guacamole, big fan, big fan. All right, book number 3 is Grim Fairy Tale's V274E, as in the Eagles are getting in and out of training camp, dude, and they're saying the right things. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm looking forward to the birds. I met a lot of San Fran fans out in San Diego, and they were not nearly talking as much trash as the Niners have been talking because they got spanked by the Eagles in the playoffs. But I'm going to tell you right now, I met a lot of really cool Niners fans, which was really awesome. Mark, get ready for another disappointing season, dude. I'm going to tell you right now, you got no chance. None. The Eagles look freaking good, dude. Jalen Hurts, the MVP, the runner-up MVP last year, is back in another year with A.J. Brown, another year with Devonta Smith, another year with Goddard, hopefully a healthy one. I'm going to tell you right now, the Eagles are going to light it up. If you guys play fantasy football out there, Jalen Hurts is the number 1 overall pick. Write it down right now. Jalen Hurts is the man, dude. He's going to have 10 to 15 rushing touchdowns. He's going to run for another 900, 800 yards rushing. He's going to throw for over 2,000, I'm going to say 2,500 yards, and he's going to throw about 28, 30 touchdowns. Mark these numbers down. Somebody write this down. All right? Brandon, I feel for you, dude. Okay? Brandon, I think, is a Patriot guy. The Patriots are done, dude. They're all done. Okay? All right? Jeff, I'm a little bit worried about our boy, dude. Your quarterback, dude. I'm a little worried, all right? All right? I need to see him back out there and fine. He got carted off practice, and I'm not a fan, dude. Larry knows what I'm talking about. Larry knows we hit up the Georgia Bulldogs for everybody that's good on Georgia. We just stole them all. Nakobe Dean, the 2 D tackles, freaking Keely Ringo. We stole DeAndre Swift from the Lions. What the heck are the Lions thinking? Drafting some running back who I never heard of in the first round of like the 12th overall pick when you already have DeAndre Swift who does exactly that. I don't know what the heck they're thinking. Anyway, big fan. Jeff, I'm a little worried with 2-3 weeks, dude. All right. Burrow needs to be back, dude. All right. I'm a big fan of Burrow. I'm hoping that Cincinnati meets the Eagles in the playoffs. Then Jeff and I can drink a beer and we're going to talk Eagles. We're going to talk Bengals, dude. Who dey? All right. Tony, I'm going to tell you right now, I'll bet money that the Packers are going to be better than a lot of people are thinking. All right. Because the Packers still got a pretty good D. They got an elite running back. We'll see what this kid Jordan Love does. Like if he doesn't turn the ball over, if he just game manages, and scrambles every once in a while, who knows, dude? Packers could be tough because I'm gonna tell you right now that division's not that good. Everybody thinks the Bears are gonna be good. The Bears stink. All right, they have no defense, and they have a quarterback running for his life. The Lions look pretty good. The Lions got some players, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Lions scare me more than Dallas scares me. All right, that should tell you how bad Dallas is gonna be. Dallas is gonna be terrible, dude. I'm not a fan of Dallas at all. Not only am I not a fan of Dallas because I'm a big fan of the Eagles, but Dallas is gonna stink this year. Mark my words. All right, Dallas is winning. They're gonna win 10 games. They're gonna make the playoffs. Out in the first round again. All right. Big fan that Saquon re-signed with the Giants. Big fan of Saquon Barkley. If you get a chance to draft Saquon on your fantasy team, I'm saying Saquon's easily a top 5 running back. But Jalen Hurts, all right, number 1 pick overall, dude. All right. The Raiders, please. All right. Who's the Raiders quarterback again? Who's the Raiders quarterback? I don't even know who the Raiders quarterback is. They gave up on what's his name. He's with the Saints now. All right. I don't know what's going on with the Raiders. All right. Yeah, exactly. Dude, Dak, Robert Wilson knows exactly what I'm talking about. Dak is the whole reason why Dallas is not going to be. The other thing is Dallas used to have Zeke, who would carry the ball 500 times a year. All right. You're going to tell me that Tony Pollard, I don't know if Tony Pollard's ever stayed healthy through an entire year. Is Tony Pollard going to be able to carry the ball 400 times this year for Dallas? That's a no chance, Mark LeBran out there. All right, I'm going to tell you right now, Tony Pollard is going to get hurt. I'm staying away from Tony Pollard in every fantasy league. He's going to tear it up for about 4 or 5 weeks, and then when they play the Eagles, down goes Tony Pollard. All right, dude. They have that's right. They have Garoppolo, dude. So they got a game manager with the Raiders. All right, dude. Yeah, I'm really worried about your running back situation, Mark. Go ahead. You ready? Yeah. All right, let's rock on, dude. Let's go to book number 4. We're going to be talking more football throughout. All right. Book number 4 is the Maguro, the Topless. But bam, right there. The book itself is Cinderella versus Queen of Hearts, 02 H and Henry. Bam. Big fan of Maguro, dude. All right, so if you want this bad boy, this was in pack number 2, the Beach Blast pack number 2. We're breaking it out individually. If you got to have this bad boy individually, just put book number 4 into the notes and it shall be yours. All right. So, yeah, I'm saying Eagles, San Fran in the NFC Championship game. It's going to be a battle. Hopefully San Fran's quarterback stays healthy this time. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to have some tight end trying to block our DN. That's a bad move. All right. You want to actually put 2 or 3 guys on that guy. All right. Birds are going to be. It's Birds right back in the bowl, dude. Just a question of who they play. The Bills, the Bengals, the Chiefs again. Damn, those Chiefs look good. Not a fan of the Chiefs. All right, let's go to book number 5, dude. Book number 5 looks like Kiera's ready to rock and roll. Let's go to book number 5. Book number 5 is Joe. It very well could be the rematch, dude. The Chiefs look absolutely fantastic. They still got Mahomes, dude. Who would have thought that Mahomes, 2-3 months after he signed his deal, would now be the 8th or 9th highest paid quarterback in the NFL? And when Burrow signs his deal, he's going to drop down another slot. There's literally 8-9 players making more money than Mahomes. That's a travesty, okay? And the other thing is, too, is I think Mahomes is signed for the next 9 years. What? I got to talk to Mahomes' agent. Like, what are you thinking, dude? What are you signing for 9 years at $40 million per season? You're out of your mind, dude. All right, because he's going to be griping all year. He's already got 8-9 guys already making more money than he is. All right, and Burrow's Jeff. I don't disagree with you there. The Bills' new tight end. That kid is going to be a stud. Big fan. Brandon, I agree. You want Super Bowls, but if you're Mahomes and you know you're the best quarterback in the league, are you being paid like the best quarterback in the league? Or are you getting paid as the 8th best, 9th best quarterback in the league? All right, there's a big difference right there. All right, book number 5. All right, book number 6. This one I went a little sticker happy with. This one in honor of Casey. Casey, to you, a toast. All right. So again, book number 6 is going to be the Maguro body paint. This one's only $75, dude. Big fan. Book number 6. All right, I threw out some good sticker work for you guys. D&E or ED, however you want to look at it. All right. This girl's got some hips on her, boy. Holy guacamole, big fan. All right, so again, book number 6. It's the Maguro body paint with minus the paint. I mean, I guess it could be painted down below. I would think that's going to be difficult. All right, so anyway, she's hanging out by the hot tub, hanging by the pool. Book number 6, Maguro, is the Grimm Fairy Tales V2 74F as in Frank. put it into the notes, and she shall be yours. All right. I'm going to say you're going to be able to roll right on through that bad boy. I'm seeing book number 6 is Steve Truong. We jumped. All right. So what did we learn tonight? We're boycotting Gasland Pizza. I need you guys boycotting Gasland Pizza. Carol, if you go to Gasland Pizza, Carol, we're fighting. And Carol, I'm in love with you. All right. I can't have you going to Gasland Pizza. I need you to go to Tony's. I think there's also Brooklyn Pizza in San Diego too, which I think is better. So yeah, not only does the pizza arrive cold, it arrives all mangled up like Frankenstein, some of the plain ones or whatever. And dude, they could have walked it over 4 blocks. There's no way hour and 45 minutes, dude. It can't take that long. They either forgot about us, or they went to the wrong Westin, or maybe they went to LA and then they drove back. How far is LA from San Diego? That's got to be a haul. Maybe that's possible they did that. Who knows? All right. It wasn't good. Jeff, I did not go to Gaslamp Billiards. There is a really cool gaming something in gaming spot or whatever in San Diego that I've hit before. I can't remember the name of the place though. We did it last year with Noah and Casey, and then a couple of troops went there again tonight. Yeah, exactly. They must have. Prince Pizza was good. Kat, I hear you. Want to say a shout out to Kat and Andrew. Thanks for hanging out with us. They were hanging out with us at Altitude. All right, book number 7, dude. Let's go to book number 7. It's Drax. All right, we're going to be doing an interview with Drax coming up in a few minutes, dude. We'll be rocking out with Drax. Bam. There's some Drax for you, dude. Book number 7, $30. The book itself is Van Helsing Finding Neverland. It's cover J, as in J is boycotting Gaslamp Pizza. All right, it is the $1.99 print run. Again, covered by Drax Gal, the man, the myth, the legend. All right, if you're interested in that bad boy, put it into the notes, and book number 7 shall be yours. All right, I'm going to be doing a sale on some Drax Gal stuff coming up after Drax is on with us, which should be really cool. So stay tuned for that. Definitely stay tuned for the interview, which is coming up in about 10 minutes. All right. Again, book number 7 is the Drax Gal that you see there. It is $30. Put it into the notes, and she shall be yours. All right. I forget what I was talking about. I was talking about something. I got lost. I got sidetracked. The Drax Gal is in a pack, Scott. The Drax Gal book number 7 was in the San Diego Comic-Con Pack 1. So the San Diego Comic-Con Pack 1 had the Drax, it had the Elias, it had the Ebass Brothers cosplay, it had the Ebass Brothers cosplay, kind of Z-rated sheer cover. That's the foil. And then also that Carla Cohen too as well, which is the American flag, Robin, and she's holding the arrow type of thing. All right, so right now we're on book number 7. Again, book number 7 is $30. There's the people that got book number 6. Ian, where are we at on the light goal, dude? We need to be at, what do we need at? 105? 105 on YouTube, dude. And we're going to be giving out Cute Loops cards to everybody. We're also going to be giving out a set of prints to one lucky winner. All right, which is over here. I'm trying to think who did those.
It might be Alec Garza.
I think it is.
I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure it is Garza, dude. I'm pretty sure it is Garza. But anyways, a little connecting set.
So
here, I'll hold this one on this side.
There you go.
So
and then you got one
there,
more on your side.
And then we got that one too.
Boom! Look at that.
All right, dude. So when we do Jungle Book, we do 4 kids that get lost on Rudyard Kipling's island instead of just Mowgli, who's a boy. We do Mowgli's a girl. That's Mowgli actually right there. All right. And then this boy actually winds up with the tigers and Shere Khan. This guy ends up with King Louie and the apes. And then she ends up with the Tavi tribe. What's that?
A little to the left.
Little to the left?
A little to the left.
All right, are we making it?
I think
Yeah,
so.
you go.
You're good.
All right, there we go, dude. So you're getting Connecting Prints by Allie Garza. Just some absolutely fantastic work by Allie on these covers. One lucky winner is going to be taking those home. If we get to 105 likes on YouTube, it has to be YouTube though. So if you're doing stuff on, so right now we're at 85. Deb, thanks for checking in. Deb, I hope you got your CGC. I hope you're thrilled with it. Deb got a free CGC with us. I think the last stream that we did, which was really awesome. I think what's his name got a free CGC with us too as well, and they both came out really well. I think they were both like either 9.6 or 9.8, which was really awesome. So thanks to Deb for participating in that. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's go on, dude.
Yep.
Let's go to book number 8. Book number 8 is the Elias. All right. It is this bad boy. It's the Navy something. This bad boy sold out at San Diego. It's not sold out yet here, but we're going to book number 8. This is part of pack number. Deb, that's awesome. Really glad that you enjoyed the book. Really glad we were able to get you a good grade on that. This is a 225 print run, kind of one of those odd ones, and it's only $25. All right. So Elias, Chad, Zudas, our little tribute to the Navy here. If you guys have never been out to San Diego, they have an aircraft carrier literally right in the bay called the Midway. It's been kind of turned into like a shop, restaurant, tourist spot. Highly recommend going over to see that. It's really awesome. What's really cool about San Diego is big on the military. We always get a lot of military personnel either on leave coming to the convention, which is really cool. They stop over and they're like, hey, do you got a military discount? And I'm like, yeah, I got a military discount, dude. I'll hook them up with something for free, like a free book or something like that. But always really cool to see, guys that are currently serving, guys and girls, I should say, I'm sorry, guys and girls that are currently serving or former military and so forth in San Diego. San Diego is a big military town, which is really cool. So this is our tribute to them. Thank you for your service. Again, it is Cinderella versus Queen of Hearts 03, and it's N as in Nancy. And again, the book is only $25, which to me makes it a steal, because again, it's a 225 print run. All right, and it's covered by Elias Chadzudis. Elias Chadzudis, my brother, my Greek brother from another mother. Elias is going to be joining us for the VIP event. If you're not going to the VIP event, dude, there's still tickets available. What are you doing? All right, Sun Kamanaki. Need I say more? Elias Chadzudis, Mike DeBalfo. All right, first time Mike DeBalfo is ever doing a VIP event with us. First time Sun is doing a VIP event with us. All right, drive your butt over to Philly. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have a great time. John Royal flying in from the UK. Anthony Spey to cap it all off. We're going to have five superstar artists, all of our writers, all of our creators, all in one room. Joe, Ralph, Dave Wall, Dave Franchini. Jenna Lynn Wright is going to be joining us. Pat Shand is going to be joining us. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a collection. This is over the top. John Royal, dude. I can't wait to meet John Royal. John Royal is absolutely fantastic at his craft. DeBalfo I've met numerous times. Elias I've met numerous times. Anthony Spey, he worked in office with us. But this can be the first time meeting John Royal for me, first time meeting Sun Kamanaki. I am beyond stoked to meet all these fantastic artists and meeting Jenna Lynn Wright too for the first time, which would be really cool. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a really so Joe, you're going to bring it out to the VIP event. Joe, I expect you to wear your Dallas jersey, dude. All right, bring it on in, dude. Bring it on in. We'll razz you, dude. We're gonna have a good time, dude. It doesn't matter that you're a Dallas fan, Joe. Jump in. It's gonna be an absolutely fantastic time. Guadalupe Jaso. I saw him out in San Diego too as well. Guadalupe, thanks as always, man, for stopping by the booth. Always good to see you, my friend. These VIP events, Antonio, I couldn't agree with you more. They're shows about you guys. They're shows about the VIPs. It's dedicated for you guys. You guys get a chance to meet, again, all these talented, phenomenal artists, all these talented, phenomenal writers, editors, creative team of Zenescope. All the signatures are free, dude. All right, all the signatures are free. CGC is right on site. We're going to have my main man, Dave Sweet, coming down once again from Michigan, doing the CGC and stuff like that. I'll be doing the witnessing. I don't know if I'm doing the witnessing. I'm probably going to be doing some drinking. All right, we're going to be hanging out. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic time. It's going to give you guys a chance to meet Sarah, who was actually at the last VIP event, but literally just got hired that day of in Philly. I'm going to give you guys a chance to meet Jake in person too as well. Meet everybody, dude. You're going to get a chance to meet Di, dude. All right, it's going to be an awesome, awesome time. It's going to be the VIP event. We're staying down at the Lowe's. It's going to be awesome, dude. It's going to be off the chain. All right, we're ready to rock on. Let's rock on, dude. Let's go to, we're at 7. So Noah, are we, is he backstage or no?
Should be in a second.
All right, so let's go one more book. And then we'll cut it after that if you're ready to rock and roll.
Yep.
All right, let's go to book number 9. Book number 9 is going to be a sellout though, dude. This is going to be some typing. All right, book number 9, eBass. What? $25, dude. Bros Cosplay, number 5. All right, you guys got Bros Cosplay number 6 was on our web store. It was web store only. All right, this one is bam. This was part of pack number 1, the San Diego Comic-Con pack number 1. If you want to buy it individually, it's book number 9. I got a feeling everybody's going to want book number 9. Just put it in the notes, dude. Just put book number 9. All right, and we'll see if we can sell it to you. All right, I know we got quite a few, but we're going to rock it out. So again, book number 9, $25. It is Cinderella versus Queen of Hearts, 03 R's and Robert. $25, dude. So again, I mentioned before that that we saw Kat and Andrew out at San Diego. They went to Altitude with us, which was a really good time. Altitude's one of these rooftop bars. So we were hanging out. It was like me, Ralph, Mark, a buddy of mine from high school, Dave Franchini, Kat, Andrew. What is her name from Hot Flips? I can't remember. Is it Michelle? Not Michelle. I don't know. Can't remember. She works for Hot Flips though. So we're hanging out with some of the crew from Hot Flips too as well. Kang was jumping with us too as well, which was awesome. I want to say a huge thank you to those guys. We were going round for round. I don't know, Kat, I don't know if you know it now, but I was a little banged up, and I'm sorry, but I got a little banged up on Saturday night. Saturday night's like my night to cut loose. Noah and I were like, we were calling it. We were in bed early. All right, like friggin' Friday. Friday, I think I made it home by like 11, maybe 11:30 at night. All right, Thursday, I think it was like Thursday was probably like 11:30. Also, too, dude, I didn't go crazy this time. You guys asked me how I do it. That's how I do it, dude. I take it easy early in the week, and then bam, Saturday's my cut loose. All right, we went to some party at Lou and Mickey's on Thursday. That was a good time. It was Evercore party. That was a big fan. I was a big fan of that. So anyway, thanks, Kat. Please thank Andrew too as well for joining us. Kang, if you're listening out there, dude, it was always good to see you as well. So right now we're doing book number 9. Again, book number 9 is $25. It is the Cindy versus Queen of Hearts 03 R's and Robert. All right. That's what I was going to say, dude. The only bad thing is being on your feet, dude. No, you know what's funny was all the kids were telling me how bad their feet were in shape wise, like after 3-4 days of standing for like 10, 11 hours. Now I'm 50 plus. Okay, dude. I've been subtracting since 45, but I'm gonna let you know a secret. I'm past 50 years old. I'm gonna tell you right now, my feet were in some severe pain by Saturday. Oh, I was in some bad shape, dude. I was swigging down Red Bull, grabbing some Advil. If you guys got a secret on what you do to get off your feet, or what you do or whatever when you got some hurt and tired feet or something like that, I'm listening. All right, I'm a big fan of the Brooks, those Brooks sneakers, the Brooks ones. Amber and I bonded on that. Like she gets those Brooks 1-inch shoes. You ready to rock and roll? All right, Noah, what are you thinking, dude? You want to keep going or?
I say we keep going.
All right, so let's keep going. Let's go to book number 9. We're going to be bringing you Drax Gal in a moment. We're just working on grabbing Drax in the backstage, and as soon as we grab Drax backstage, we will be ready to rock and roll. So let's go to book number 10. Book number 10 is going to be the topless version of the Drax Gal. All right, and it's $100. All right. It is Van Helsing Finding Neverland. It's cover K as in kick. This was in San Diego Comic-Con pack number 2. All right, or the 4th pack that we did. But if you want to buy it individually, put book number 10 into the notes, and it shall be yours. Compression socks make a big difference. You know what, dude, Scott? I got to look into that, dude. I'm a fan of some puffy sneakers. I thought I got some good ones in these bad boys that I'm wearing. These are some $120 Nikes that I got that had like literally these thick cushiony soles or whatever, and I thought I'd be good. But I'm gonna tell you right now, hurting, dude, hurting. Epsom salt?
Mm-hmm.
Epsom salt, huh?
Yeah,
I'll
put that in it'll be like an after.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So soaking them in a little Epsom salt. All right, good stuff. Eric, I'm gonna try these compression socks. I'm a big fan. So we don't have carpet, Guadalupe. What we have is we have these stress mats, and the stress mats do okay, but after so many freaking hours or whatever, it's I'm gonna tell you right now, you're hurting. You're definitely hurting. All right, so that's book number 10. Let's keep on going. Let's go to book number 11. Book number 11 is going to be the eBass topless version. Okay. I told you we were going to be selling this one individually, and we are. There's book number 11. It's again $100. It is Cindy versus Queen of Hearts, and it's 03 S's and Sam. All right. If you're interested in this book individually, you certainly can grab it. Looks like we got Drax in the backstage. Drax, what's going on, brother? Good to see you as always. All right. So again, it is book number 11 we're doing right now, which looks like we're pretty close to. I only got like 2-3 more items to show you guys, which I'm happier that we got this far, or seeing that we got this far with the books and so forth. So it makes me feel like we're definitely going to finish on time tonight with recap and some of the items that I didn't get to yet. So I've only got like 2 more books to show you guys, a metal book and a showcase that we're going to do. And then we'll try and get to some recap after the Drax stuff. If we don't get to recap, don't worry about it. We got a lot more stuff to show you tomorrow. All right, be joining us for 2 p.m. So again, that is book number 11. Are you ready to rock and roll, though, or you're not?
Yes.
Do you need the mic?
If you want to do one more book, I will go over.
Let's go one more book. All right, let's go to book number 12, dude. Book number 12 is the Carla Cohen. Bam, right there. $30, dude. Cinderella versus Queen of Hearts. It's 03P as in Paul. Do you need a mic or you're all right?
I got it.
Okay, cool. All right, so again, book number 12, again, is $30 if you're interested in this bad boy. This is our San Diego Comic-Con Carla Cohen. Carla was signing these books out at the out San Diego, dude. Awesome work by Carla. Big fan of Carla. Big fan of Eric's stuff too as well. We just had both of them at the booth pretty much every day from like 1 to 3. Ebas was there like 11 o'clock. Ebas was like 11 to like close. The kid never left. I don't even think he took lunch. The kid just friggin', he rocks, dude. Big fan of Ebas. Carla was with us 1 to 3 every day out at the booth, which was awesome. Antonio, I couldn't agree with you more. The other thing is too is she is just an absolute sweetheart. Is Carla Cohen. Really humble. Same thing with Lucio, her husband. Just really humble, really awesome people to meet. Like just every day, you know, just like you're drooling over them because they're just phenomenal at their craft. Like just phenomenal cover artists, and they're just really likable, really down to earth. You know, guy next door, girl next door type of people that you can just chat away with. Same thing with Eric. Just really awesome people to meet. We are really fortunate to work with the people that we do. Really fortunate, man. I know, Antonio, it must be just like incredible piece after incredible piece. If you haven't seen Lucio Perillo's stuff, I highly recommend taking a look at his stuff on DeviantArt. Carla, as you know, is just an absolutely fantastic cover artist of ours. We're so fortunate to work with her. I was begging Lucio to start doing more covers for us. We're going to see. Keep my fingers crossed. All right, keep my fingers crossed. But again, book number 12 is his beautiful wife's book, Carla Cohen. And again, it is Cinderella versus Queen of Hearts, 03P as in Paul. Again, the book is, I couldn't agree with you more. His stuff, he's done a lot of stuff for Dynamite, done some stuff for X-Men, Marvel, like Antonio's mentioned too as well. Again, his stuff is just, you know, really good, really gothic, kind of like her style too as well. Kind of gothic, kind of just absolute real life type stuff. Like you look at the cover and you're like, wow, man, that's just absolutely fantastic. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Noah. Noah, if you are ready, take it away, my friend.
All right, hello. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. If not, I'll take a big old "we can't hear you" comment in the comment section below, as per the usual with old Noah Mitchell over here in my Rinky Dink studio. But thank you all for waiting. Thank you for your patience. And thank you to our special guest, who I will be honest here. There's a lot of preparation involved in these virtual conventions. And sometimes you don't always hit all the marks. But I got that link over to Drax a little bit later than I would have liked to. But he is a quick thinker, fast on his feet. And he's joining us here in the backstage. So Drax, if you're ready, I will bring you on. I'm seeing a 1 second. I think that's what that means. I will say, it looks like he's got a pretty cool setup. Just a little bit, one of those. No problem. We'll stall. So yeah, while we're waiting for Drax to set up, just a friendly reminder to everybody. I'm seeing a good number of likes. All right, Drax, we'll bring you on right here. Make sure to go over to YouTube, hit that like button, and one lucky winner will be getting that 4 connecting Jungle Book poster set. But Drax, if you are ready, I will bring you on, sir. Hey, can you hear me okay? Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hey, dude, I gotta
Yeah, I
say,
can hear you. I'm a little bit delayed. I think let me try to put it here.
no problem. And I will say, just while you're setting up, I'm loving the little studio setup.
There we go.
I'm seeing you got a really cool you got some Spider-Verse stuff there.
Thank you so much, man.
No, very cool. I'm digging it. How are you
Noah,
doing
can you hear
today?
me?
I can hear you loud and clear, sir.
Wait, I don't know why I can't hear you.
Yeah, I will say I
No,
apologize for getting that link
I'm
sent over to
listening
you.
to you through YouTube. Sorry.
Hey, no problem. There'll probably be a bit of a delay, but it's no big deal.
Yeah.
But like I said, I am so sorry for getting that link over to you so late, but I'm glad that you were able to get on and join us.
Man, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed that this is not working.
No, dude, don't worry about it. If I had $1 for every technical difficulty that we had on these streams, I wouldn't need to be doing the streams. Not that I wouldn't want to, but. So I will say, normally you are, we always see you in our comment sections. You are very avid
Yes,
in
there
your,
are we.
oh, can you hear me okay? Oh no! Well, there you go. Friendly shout out to who did we interview the one time? He had his own aquarium. I think it was if you know it in the comment section, let me know. But we definitely had some technical difficulties that time around. But not the end of the world. No big deal. Like I said, if I had $1 for every time we had a technical difficulty, I'd be pretty well off. But Drax, tell you what, Greg Horn. Yes, Kyle. Thank you. Yeah, the Greg Horn interview. Greg had some really fantastic stuff to say. Steven, I see that too. Ian, you got it. Kyle, you got it. Everybody got it. Good. A point for everybody. Yeah, it was a fantastic interview, and I loved a lot of the stuff that he had to say. But unfortunately, it was just on and off with our Wi-Fi and his Wi-Fi. So when you're doing these, live streams and, we're working with the materials we've got, it's not always, professional high gig. But Drax, let's see if you got some audio working.
Okay, now it's working.
Hey, all right. Very cool.
Okay, how are you, Noah? Sorry.
I'm good, man. How are you? Thank you so much for your patience.
Man, I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest.
Oh, don't worry about it. We've already broken the ice by kind of fumbling on here. And like I said, dude, that's just as much. I mean, that's pretty much entirely my fault. I'll take 100% of the blame.
No, it's okay. Thank you
I got
so
that
much.
way late.
I gotta say, I really enjoy your the show, the Monday show with you and Casey.
Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, we'll definitely try and bring it back up. With Casey's absence, of course, we haven't been able to film or do something as regularly as we'd like, but hopefully we'll get back into the swing of things here eventually.
It's okay. It's a great show, man. I'm sure you guys are going to figure it out.
Oh, thanks, man. But yeah, dude, I love all of the support. The fact that you are, joining in into the comments section. You even were in the comments section for this video like a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, I was trying to set up everything. Yeah, even with lights and everything. All the setup is new, so I'm just getting used to it.
Well, I will say everything looks fantastic. You got the glowing mic, you got the Spider-Verse thing in the front hand.
Yeah.
I see some badges in the background. Not that I'm snooping.
No. Yeah, it's a couple of badges from different cons.
And I see some Bulma Dragon Ball figures, possibly.
More or less. I think it's from different anime characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything good, man.
Awesome, man. Well, I'm great to finally. I'm so happy to actually put kind of like a face to the name, or be able to to talk to in person, pretty much.
Me too. To be honest, me too. It's weird. I really like to. I really enjoy to see Zenescope streams while working.
Yo, well, that's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, and like I said, hopefully we'll put some more stuff out there so we can continue with the providing the ambience that you need to continue putting out the high quality work that you're giving us.
No, thank you so much, man.
So yeah, my first question, I guess, is a lot of the covers that you've done for us, we've been calling them like anime inspired, anime homage. I guess, did you always kind of go into that style, that kind of like Eastern influence?
No, that's really a funny thing. When I started, I have been working on comic books 3 years by now. So when I started it, I was working more on a Western style, drawing monsters and stuff for indie publishers. And I think I shifted. I was living in New York at the time, so I shifted my Western style to anime when I realized so much of my friends, like the guys I hang out with, they don't consume as much superhero comic books as anime. So I was like, oh damn, maybe it should be cool to try it out and see how it works and if people like it. And it was good. I think people like my anime style. I really hope so. I enjoy
Dude,
it.
absolutely. I mean, I'll throw up some comments right here. People are just throwing out. They love your stuff. Absolutely. AJ Boyd, Ghost Cards calling you an absolute legend. Catherine saying you're awesome. Loving the
Thank you
Zen
so
books
much,
you're
guys.
doing. Yeah, dude.
If you see me, if you see me looking that way, it's because I have the computer and everything set up here, so I have to look the other way. Okay.
Yeah, dude, that's fine. Like I said, your setup is vastly superior than mine. I mean, if you can tell here, this isn't even a real cubicle. These are fake walls.
No, but it looks nice. I like the drawings behind you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so it's interesting that like you didn't, like you said, start with the anime influence. But that's like a really interesting way that you put it, because it's very similar with my friend group. They're actually, and shout out to all of them. They're at Otakon right now in DC, which is an anime convention. And and I'm one of the few within the friend group that reads like the Western, comics. They're all anime, they're all manga. So what were your, influences, I guess, when you first started, even if they weren't necessarily anime inspired?
I really try. I have always liked, like Jim Lee, Scott Campbell. I know you guys, you have a couple of covers with Scott. They are awesome, by the way. So there's an artist named David Marquez, I think. He worked on some Marvel comics, and I really liked their work. I was mainly David Marquez and Jorge Jimenez. I was trying to study their art style when I was beginning to work in the comic book industry. Obviously, Jim Lee and Scott Campbell, like I say, but at the same time, I never nailed their stuff. Like it's super, it's super hard to work to do something like them. So I guess the hardest part for me was that shift, starting from zero, to look for new influences on the anime style and everything. Obviously, you start with series, with anime, but then you move to manga, So it's been a couple of a mix of both styles, my Western style into the manga style, and I try to bleed a little bit back the manga style into my Western style,
Yeah. And you mentioned Jorge Jimenez, right? He does like a World's Finest, some Superman. Stuff.
Batman and all that stuff.
Yeah. And it's funny you mentioned that. He does definitely, like, I see like a little like anime influence in his stuff.
I think he likes Dragon Ball and stuff like that,
Well, there was the whole I could be wrong, I think it's him, but they did the World's Finest Batman Superman where they fuse. Like they do like a Dragon Ball type fusion, like with Batman and Superman.
I don't know.
I could be wrong. I could be getting my my creators mixed up, but
But it doesn't sound so far from him, I guess.
yeah, well, definitely. I did see somebody in the comments section, you know, like anime and manga are huge right now. You know, when you look at where they are compared to, heck, even like 10, 15 years ago. You know, I was just
Yeah.
in Target the other day. They sell manga there. You know, who would have thought?
Man, it's crazy. I really enjoy in New York. We used to live in downtown, and I really enjoy going to Barnes and Nobles there, right? And the manga alley, like they have a whole alley of manga stuff, you know. And it was amazing. Each day going there, it was across from a school, you know. So every school, the students they went there, you know. So after school to read, and it was like, damn, like comic books and manga, they're still selling, you know, like people like them. So it's nice. I guess it's different, you know, from a perspective from a Mexican, you know. In Mexico we don't have that type of stuff, you know. It's really weird to see comic book shops or manga shops, and they are starting to pop out just a couple of months back, and it's awesome that people are starting to consume that product here, you know. So it's, I don't know, manga or Western style, I guess we both grow together, you know.
Beautifully said, sir. Beautifully said. So I did see a comment here in the chat, and I would like to kind of jump on it.
Yeah.
You know, you talked a little bit about your influences starting out. You know, are there any like anime or manga, particularly like right now, like modern? I mean, it doesn't have to be a current one, but what would you say is in like your top 5 anime or manga?
I would say I've been reading one of them that it's named Magical. It's Spec Ops. I have it here, I guess. I use it as even as a reference. Magical Girl Spec Ops Asuka. It's this one.
That's awesome. I'll be honest. There's so many like manga out there that just have these insane like long names, you know.
It's super long. It's crazy, right? I hate their names, by the way. They're so long.
Yeah, like Magical Girl Ultra 7.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Mecha Rhino Magic Time.
Yeah. But you know, one thing I really like about this one and One Punch Man too, it's the dynamic poses and fight scenes in the manga. It's amazing. You know, like I've been reading also the Marvel put out a Deadpool one, I guess, I think, and I've been reading them. I just looked through the Deadpool one, but they really like, I don't know, I really like to draw dynamic stuff, you know. When I guess I haven't drawn for you guys interior pages, but in my interior pages I always try to make this like movement or motion in the even in the with the camera work, you know. So I guess that's what I enjoy most of the manga stuff, you know.
Yeah. Quick follow-up question: do you prefer covers or do you prefer interiors? Like, is there one that you more naturally lean to?
I guess I used to work more in interior work, but since last year, I've been working more on covers lately. But I love to draw interior work. You know, it's just I like the sequential part of the business. You know, so yeah, it's fun.
Now, I will say, I mean, like, there's no shortage of like dynamic poses and like, you know, setup on your covers. Like, I would definitely venture to say that there's some of our more dynamic. You know, any of the I'll pull some up now. But like any of the you know, the anime cosplay ones that you've been doing for us, you know, are just so dynamic. And I want to pull up. You were kind enough to send some sketches over.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh no, good. You're fine. A quick note to my grandma, Nana, if you're watching, you might want to turn away. But you sent this sketch over, and I was like, holy cow! I mean, first off, so was that intended to be like? Was that an original layout? What was this originally intended to be?
So I reuse that layout for a Harley Quinn one. I'm doing for Patreon, but that one, the one you just guys sold on of Cinderella on San Diego Comic Con, that
So
one,
that was
yeah,
this one right here.
that was one of the ideas I sent to Dave. The other one, and it was supposed to be. I guess I know Cinderella. It's kind of your Deadpool character, right?
Yeah, she definitely got a screw loose.
Yeah. So I was thinking maybe it wouldn't it be fun to have like the camera on first person of a character, like a goon, maybe, and she was stepping on onto him, maybe about to torture him or something like that, with the chains on top of her, or something like that, like kind of a dungeon. I don't know, but I don't know. I like it.
Hey, don't get me wrong, man. I love it, especially. But like, you're right. The downward or the upwards angle, it has that that power dynamic. Like the person on above looking down is always going to have that authority. Whether film, TV, comic covers, whatever. But the twisted look in her face. But again, it is very, like you were saying, dude, dynamic. And I love all the little details. So this was the pencils. I mean, all like the ropes and the sword, like the hilt and everything. I mean, even the frills, you really get all that little like intricacy.
It's funny because people tell me always like my art style or my covers are super detailed, and I'll be honest with you, sometimes I'm like, no, like I'm trying not to detail that much. I used to detail them so much, and it take me way more time than it takes me right now to finish a cover. But I don't know. It's funny, man. I've heard that a lot about the detail, and I'm like, that's not that much detail for me.
Well, I guess to the professional like yourself, it might come like second nature. But when I'm looking at the pencils and I'm just seeing like, I have to imagine the amount of time that it takes to go in there and just do like all the frills around the dress or the different knots within the rope.
Yeah.
And I'm getting too fixed up on it, but
no.
I like to see it.
Those one the in the skirt, that detail on the skirt, those details are hard to nail, to be honest. Those ones, they really take some time to really do it. I guess, well, I don't know if I do it well, but I hope so.
I would agree, as would the comment section, I believe. So I'll bring up another one that you sent over to me. So this was, I'm assuming, and I've assumed before and it hasn't always worked out, but I'm assuming that turned into this, correct?
Yeah, correctly. Yeah.
All right, very cool. Now again, I do really like the low angle, and you do have that kind of, that is a very like anime, like you would see it like in an anime intro or something,
Yeah.
Background. And...
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was aiming, kind of. But no, it's funny because I've been going through my covers lately, and I've noticed, I don't know why, but usually I tend to put the camera down, in the down angle. I don't know why, but I'm trying to shift it a little bit, play a little bit with that. So when they give me the edits and decided for a more like not that much a dynamic camera on the that one, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was fun, a little bit more challenging, because I have to go back and say like, okay, stop playing with that and make the post dynamic by itself, So it's I don't know, I like to challenge myself in each cover to do something different, and try to, I always try to make the best I can, of what I have envisioned on the cover, but also hoping that people likes it,
Yeah.
studying what you guys or any publisher it's selling and what it's selling, and try to put my best on what people likes about your covers and your work.
That's awesome. Well, I will show this one's definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah. It's
Now,
what's the name of that wrestler?
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulkamania. And
Yeah,
you even had like little Cindamania on the
yeah,
headband there.
yeah. That was. I like that cover. It was hard for me to nail the colors, the color scheme, but I really like how it looks at the end.
And now, do you color digitally?
Yeah, yeah. I also the ink digitally too.
Gotcha. Is there any like traditional stuff, or is it all computer?
I do all computer, but I have the originals ones. Usually, what I do is I sketch them on paper, like on a thumbnail,
Hmm.
and pass it on to the computer to. Well, I not to the computer. I work on iPad, and sketch it there. But I have the originals of some of the covers, because I do it afterwards. I think I've noticed uh, 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 people that follow me, they really like to have originals, so I try to have as much originals as I can. So I know it's tripling the work, but I guess I try to go that extra step, to deliver something that people really like.
No, well, it absolutely shows, man. And I think when you do anything, art, whatever, and you're putting the amount of effort and, love and attention, and like you said, going the extra mile, I always think, no matter what the medium is, that comes through in the final result. And your work's, no exception. I definitely
Thank you
see
so
that
much, man.
it comes through. Of course, dude. And again, comment section loves it. To everybody asking in the comment section, that was part of our recent Kickstarter. So if you pledged, depending on what pledge level you had, hopefully you should see that coming whenever the art books are produced. We are currently working on those right now.
I didn't have my glasses, so I couldn't see the comment section right now. I'm able to see it now.
Oh yeah, and everybody's like, I need that book. Where's that book? I gotta get it. Gotta get that book. Because I do think I love all of the stuff that you've done for us, but that one particularly is one of my favorite. I'm not even a huge wrestler fan. I don't know if you are, but there's something about just the that's a classic image.
Yeah.
That Hulk Hogan Hulkamania, but the colors, like you said, I think they really turned out well. The reds and
No,
the
I
yellows
really
and the
appreciate
blues.
it, man.
Of course. So when did you first, kind of decide this was the avenue? Anime, Western, Eastern, regardless of influence. When did you kind of say, "Hey, I could make a career of this. I can do art for a living"?
I guess it's hard because in my case, maybe not everyone, but usually your parents are a little bit afraid if you say I want to be an artist. Like it's not an easy. I guess it's not an easy thing to hear as a parent, that you want to. Maybe they don't picture it as a successful career, path. But I was in high school, and the librarian. Do you mind if I tell? It's a kind of a long, short story,
Oh,
but
please go.
yeah.
Hey, dude, this is your time. I'm just here to listen.
No, man. I sometimes I just expand so much on topics, so I don't want to bore you.
Please, dude, go ahead. Be my guest.
Yeah.
Literally.
I was in high school, and the librarian from my high school, her sister, she is married to Humberto Ramos, the guy who draws, the artist that draws Spider-Man for Marvel. And I have always drawn. So she told me, like, hey, I know this guy. He's married with my sister. I can talk to him and maybe he will come to the school and teach you guys how to draw and give you some advisors and stuff. And that well, the day came, Humberto came to the school, and he started narrating and explaining his work week, and it was really nice to see how, like, another Mexican that has so much influence on a character that I really enjoy, So it was like, damn, like this does exist, like when you're, I guess when you're living in another country, you don't when you grow up in another country, there are some stuff, mainly in the entertainment industry, that you don't think there are possible avenues. Just see them so far. So seeing a Mexican like him doing big decisions on a character like Spider-Man, I was like, damn. And the creativity of the career path and being in this industry, it's just like super fun. I guess you already know that. I mean, you are here too. But I talked to him. He gave me a couple of advices, and years later, I was studying and I was teaching anatomy classes on a high school after graduating from high school, and I met a neighbor that I knew him from like 11 years, so it was really weird. Uh, I was in the elevator and noticed he had a cap with San Diego Comic-Con logo. So I asked him like, "Hey man, did you win this year?" And in my mind, San Diego Comic-Con was super expensive to go, so it was, and he told me like, "Yeah, I go every year." So I was like, "Damn, that's expensive, that's not normal, let's say." And he told me like, I have a collections store. I'm going to go to. I always assist to different Comic Cons throughout all throughout the states. And I went for a coffee with him. We talk about the. I show him my portfolio. We talk about the comic book industry, and he told me he was going to C2E to the Chicago Comic Con that year, and I asked him like, if I was able to go with him, like if he will be okay if I join him. He was a little bit hesitant. He said like, "Yeah, but that yes, that people usually tell you like, yeah, that they don't really mean it." And after that afternoon, I talked to him through the phone and asked him again like, "Man, I was being serious. Do you mind if I go with you?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's okay. Just pay your stuff." I prepared a portfolio and went there, and it. I started working. Like I met a couple of publishers, and one indie publisher, they give me the chance to start working on the industry, and that's how I started. So it's nice. It's weird. It's a weird place, but it's easy to it's accessible to go and like meet cool people. And I don't know, that's how I started it. And that was my dream, and it was my dream to start working on comic books.
Dude, that's awesome. No, well, I'm so glad you told that story because that's fantastic. I was actually just talking with Dave because we got back from San Diego, and I don't know if you heard, but we met your cousin out there. She was
Yeah,
absolutely
she told
wonderful.
me.
Yeah. She came. She was dressed as Spider-Gwen, and she's
Mhm.
like, "Do you have this guy's stuff?" And we're like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we got plenty of it." She's like, "Well, that's my cousin." We're like, "Oh my god!" So no, she was absolutely wonderful. But I was talking with Dave at San Diego, and it's so insane how like, how on the same level like everybody is. It's like you're walking around and you're like, "Oh, that's Todd McFarlane. That's
Yeah.
the creator of Spawn," and he's just walking
Yeah.
around on the street taking pictures. There's Ken Penders from Archie Comics. There's
Yeah.
so and so, and it's like everybody's just on the same level. And C2E2's, I've only been there once before, but I loved it. It was a great show. So that's awesome that you were able to go and kind of get your start there.
Yeah, I really like what you're saying. I completely agree. It's weird to see how I guess so big public figures in the industry, right, walking by and being usually friendly. It's weird, but yeah, it's, I don't know, it's nice. I guess um, I guess what I'm trying to say, it's just like people, if they are like, don't give up on what you want. Even like you can make a future out of drawing. Like anything, it's hard, but it's worth it. It's fun too, you know.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. So when did you get your wait, quick question, Eric has, who was the indie publisher that you kind of first got your start with?
I started working with Broken Icon Comics in a 6-issue series. it hasn't been published yet. So it was 3 years ago, but it hasn't been published yet. I guess it's been published next year, so I'll be posting something there. But yeah, with them, I'm really grateful with them. I started with them, and yeah, it was nice, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll make sure to drop your social links in the comment section. So when that does come out, people can follow
Yeah,
you
yeah,
and get a read. Some original OG Drax.
yeah, yeah. I'll for sure do that.
So when did you first get your start? I mean, I guess how did you get your start with Zenescope?
What do you mean by that? Sorry.
Oh no, I'll rephrase. So like you've been working with Zenescope probably within like the last year, maybe 2 years, a little bit more.
Yeah, I've been working with you guys since January of this year. Yeah.
That's awesome. So like how did you and I'm imagining Dave like first connect? Did he approach you? Did you approach Zenescope? How did you get on your first cover? And what was your first cover?
I guess my first cover was the. Let me check it out because I don't really remember. It was.
Was it the Robin Hood?
Yeah, it was the Robin Hood. Yeah, the one with in the on the building.
Let me see if I can pull that one up here.
I think maybe you have. Ian knows it really well. Yeah, it was Robin Hood.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull that one up here.
It was we were on New York Comic Con last year, and I always carry when I go to Comic Cons. I was in a booth on the show floor, not in the artist alley, and I always carry my portfolio with me. I don't know why. I guess that's how I started. So it's maybe just I'm used to that.
Yeah, dude. Obviously, better safe than sorry.
Yeah, maybe. So it was I think it was the third day because it was a 4-day Comic Con, I think, and it was on the morning, and I each day I was walking by the Zenescope booth, and I've seen like I have always like a couple of your characters, guys. So it was I love, for example, this Sky from Fairy Tales. I think it's a comic book. I love that character. Like I was really that one is my favorite cover that I've done for you. Like I couldn't believe I was able to draw her. I love her design.
Oh, that's great.
So I was walking each day through the booth, and in another Comic Cons I have seen you guys. So I was like, wait, sorry, wait, it's like a Spanish word, like dude. I was like, dude, why don't you just give it a try? Approach to them, present yourself, and maybe show your portfolio. You never know, like that's the stuff. I was like, yeah, maybe you never know, make new friends, new contacts. Maybe they like your stuff, maybe not. It's okay, just try it. And it was really really close to the morning, so I was a little bit sleepy. I guess Dave maybe too. I was like, hey, I'm a comic book artist. I have a booth, a couple of booths next to you. So what do you think? Can I show you my portfolio? And Dave was like, no. I if I remember right, he was like, no, I don't have time for that. So, but I guess, I don't know what happened, but at the end, Dave said yes. We just went through a couple of pages. He asked me, like the usual questions. And I was like, yeah, it's this and that, and I give him my card, and to be honest, I didn't thought of hearing back from you guys, because I know you don't usually draw anime style, so it was a really pleasant surprise to have an invoice email, with Zenescope title on it. So it was, yeah. So I think that's how I met you.
That's great. Well, no, I'm glad it all worked out. But my parents say a very similar thing. Worst somebody can do is say no. So you take your stuff to them, you show them. If they get back to you, awesome. If they don't, who cares? But the fact that you're willing to put yourself out there, man, that's awesome.
But I think that's the way to do it in the at least on the comic book industry. You know, you just have to keep looking, and you meet great people. I mean, I'm really happy to meet you, Noah.
Oh, I'm happy to meet you too, man. Like I said, I'm so happy to actually be putting like a face to the voice, or I guess a voice to the comments.
Yeah.
So you said you liked drawing Sky. Is there any character, from the Zenescope world that you would like to draw that you haven't, had the opportunity to yet, or that you kind of like, if I can do one cover, this is what I'd like to do?
Right now, I would say Alice, but right now I'm drawing Alice's daughter. So like just today I was drawing her for a cover. So I guess I don't know. I really like Van Helsing. I like her. I have a couple of books from her. I have Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz.
Mm-hmm.
I like that character. I read just a book you guys put out a couple of months back, and I really like it. It was the end of the story. It was. I think
Oh yeah, that one's got Guillermo. That's like
Yeah.
on interiors. He does some really
Yeah.
cool artwork too.
It was really nice, and the art inside the book was amazing. So yeah, something that happened. I have a couple of with you guys. I have a couple of streaming suit editions or Water Day editions.
Mhm.
Covers that I draw some of the characters I haven't been able to draw on the background. So I guess all of the characters I think they are really well designed and cool. They have really great stories too,
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you like him, man. Yeah, I was gonna see. I think you had sent over your was that like Water Day? I think that you did with like all of the like the water pistols and stuff.
Yeah, I did two
Oh.
of them, right? One with Van Helsing on the front, and the other one with Robin.
Yeah, and those you were mentioning like kind of putting characters in the background. That's definitely got some like little quick Zenescope cameos. And I think that's and it's Robin in the pool, right? And then you
Yeah.
got Dorothy in the back with the hose.
And that one it's supposed to be Sky, but I guess it doesn't look like her much.
Oh, I think so. You got the eyes, you got the hair.
You're
Sometimes
too nice, Noah.
I will say sometimes when our characters aren't in their traditional garb,
Yeah.
sometimes it can be a little bit difficult, but I think you did a good job. I can tell, obviously Robin's the easy one to
To
to pick
identify
out
with
because
the
she's
eye,
got
right?
one eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
There's
maybe
small
Van
little
Helsing
like
with the goggles.
tells and stuff. Yeah, that was the other one too. So if you
Yeah.
could do like any comic cover, any comic work, whatever, doesn't have to be Zenescope. What's on your comic artist bucket list?
I lost you a bit there, but you mean you asked me if I was able to draw any character outside of Zenescope even, what will I draw?
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, my mic was a little funky. But yeah, if you
No,
could
it's okay.
draw
It's okay.
anything,
I
yeah,
think
like
it's my
what's
internet. I guess I have always liked Batman and Spider-Man, but I guess those ones are the obvious, right? The thing is, I used I have a big collection of comic books, and I always see the covers on the background on the back issue. When I was little, they used to print them. So I like characters like I don't know, like Lady Death, maybe Red Sonja, Vampirella,
Mhm.
those type of characters. But superheroes that I will real sorry, I just moved to other stuff.
No, you're
The
fine.
maybe Spider-Man, Batman, Vampirella, Wolverine. I would love to draw Wolverine. I would like to draw a couple of manga characters, like Chainsaw Man, sorry, and One Punch.
Dude, I love Chainsaw
Uh,
Man. That's my go right now.
yeah, man, that's a really great character. Yeah, I
Yes.
think there are so many characters. It's just if they are great, if they are have a great story. I guess I really enjoy to draw them.
Yeah. So we're starting to run out of time, so we'll just do a few more questions here, and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
Don was actually asking in the comments, what's your favorite that you've done so far? Like, is there anything in your catalog or your collection that you're like, I'm gonna put this on my wall. This is it right here. This is my favorite thing I've done.
I think well, one of my favorite characters. I work with Dan Mendoza, and one of my favorite characters. It's that one, Sugar Pop. That's one of the covers I did with Dan, and I think I really like that character. Maybe that's one of my favorite characters I've worked with. Sky, obviously, I really like Sky. And maybe I have a. I'm working on. I've been working on interiors of a book named "Sad Girl Psycho Baby," and
That's a great name, by the way.
It's a fun character too. It's a weird story, kind of a Mad Max story, but I really like to draw those characters. Like being able to draw them on the interior pages really helps me out to polish my style and make it like I guess make their expressions and the way and their personalities for me more easy to understand, and play with them way more. So yeah, I think those are my favorite characters I've worked with so far.
Nice. And I will say to your point, there it is on the back of your wall. You've got it hung up, the cover that you really like that you did. All right, last question here. So
Okay.
obviously you are a phenomenal cover artist, comic artist, all around terrific. If you could
Thank you so much.
of course, dude, anytime. I'll say it, 5 ways to Sunday. If you could get any job, doesn't have, you don't need any prior training, no knowledge, whatever. You just pick it up and do it. If you could do any other job in the world, what would it be?
I don't know. I really like to make comic books. I will love to maybe make my characters, put my characters into an animation. I think that will be something I will really like to do. Like publish my stories as a comic book, but have the ability to animate them. That will be my dream job too.
Well, super obtainable, especially with given where you are right now in your current position. So
hopefully, man.
If you will it, there is no dream, dude.
Yeah, completely. They are more like objectives, right? Instead of unobtainable, right? I guess that's how I see it.
Perfect, dude. Well, I have gotten so many words from wisdom from you today. Hopefully everyone in the comments section has as well. Drax, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. Thank you for your patience with our setup here. And dude, just thank you again for joining us today. We're so happy to have you here at Zenescope.
Thank you so much. I really hope I answered your questions without getting too far from the question.
Absolute pleasure, man. Like I said, I'm just happy to talk to you and shoot the whatever back and forth.
Me too, man. Thank you so much for having me, everyone. Ralph, Dave, Jason, you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Drax. Hopefully we'll talk to you again soon.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Have a nice day.
See ya. Have a good one. All right. So that was Drax. Absolute incredible talent. And holy cow, what a nice guy. I mean, I say it very frequently, but we are so blessed as a publisher to work with the level of talent that we have. But more importantly, everybody's so friggin' nice. I mean, like we could be working with, some real jerks, but I haven't come across a bad one yet. And Drax is phenomenally fantastic and friendly. So thank you so much to Drax. Thank you all of you for staying tuned. As a friendly reminder, make sure to go and hit that like goal. Looks like we're probably 5 away. So if you want to get those free art prints, definitely hop over to YouTube and press that button. But in the meanwhile, I will send it back over to Jason in the studio.
He fixed the technical difficulties we're having. All right, so that was freaking awesome, dude. Drax was just such a humble guy, man. Drax, believe me, we're the ones that need to be thanking you, dude. Thanks so much for working with us. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed that interview. You know, I felt like his charisma, his personality just really came out. You know, just I don't know, it was really cool just hearing how he got started at C2E2, to his influences, of course, early on. Jim Lee. Jim Lee, of course, is a god in the industry. J. Scott Campbell. We've been very fortunate to work with J. Scott Campbell, and now we're extremely fortunate to work with Drax. So really, really awesome, man. Drax, thanks so much for doing that with us. Can't thank you enough, man. Thanks to Noah for doing the interview. All right, so without further ado, I want to do a couple of Drax books. We do have the very first cover that Drax ever did with us, which is, we're going to call it Drax #1. This was from Emerald City of earlier this year. It's Van Helsing, and I believe it's Van Helsing Deadly Alchemy, and I think it's cover Eyes and Indigo. I'm doing this bad boy for just $20. You may double up or triple up as you'd like to, okay? The reason why I'm saying you may double up and triple up is, first of all, when we first put it out, it was $30. So Larry, I'm talking to you. If you want to double up or triple up, you certainly may do so. I know I only have about 40 or 50 of these that we're selling. Drax, thanks so much, man. Thank you so much for joining us, man. Can't thank you enough, man. You make it really, really easy to sell your stuff, man. So again, Drax #1, if you're interested in doubling up or tripling up, as long as I have copies to sell you, I will do it. If we have 50 people or so that buy this book in the stream, then I have to do 50 single covers. But Larry, if we have enough available, and it looks like we will, I can certainly do 3 for you. Same thing with Ghost Cards too as well. We can do 2 for you guys too as well. So again, we're going to make this Drax #1. It was our Emerald City Comic-Con exclusive when we did Emerald City. I believe it was in March of this year, if not April. I think it was March. But again, it's Van Helsing Deadly Alchemy. It's cover I. And again, this was Drax's first foray into doing covers with us, which we were very fortunate to have Drax doing. Geez, Noah showed that one from the Kickstarter. That makes us want to open up the Kickstarter again, because I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people too that are going to want that cover. What you can do, though, is you could probably join us for a VIP event next year, 2024, and I may bring some of those Drax covers with me to the VIP event. That's one of the cool things about the Kickstarter books is I'll have Kickstarter books at this year's Philly VIP event. I'll have Diamond books at this year's VIP event. I'll have some rare stuff that we don't normally put up on our web store unless it's in a Antonio, 100%. He was so humble. We totally got that from Drax. Just really nervous to start, and then as the interview started going on, just really started opening up, and it was awesome, man. It was candid. You could tell it was real. The emotions were real. The feelings were real. Just really enjoys what he's doing, which is awesome, man. And again, talking about how his parents would be maybe not so high on him becoming an artist or something like that. Like whose parents are going to say, hey, you know what, go off and become an artist or something like that. No, they're much more apt to say, go off and do something concrete or something like that. But he stuck with it, and, really happy that he did. Did really awesome. All right, so let's go to Drax #2. Drax #2 is going to be this bad boy right here. Same thing. I'm going to allow double ups and triple ups. If you want to go to 4, you may certainly go to 4. This one I know we got plenty of. We had at least 1 or 2, at least 1 for everybody in the stream. So again, Drax #2 is going to be this one. This was from MegaCon earlier this year. It was $30 to start. I'm doing it for just $20. The only time I do sales on stuff like that, on stuff like these, are in these streams. So the only way you're going to be able to grab these bad boys is right now. The one thing I do want to mention too, if we can put in the comments, is my email. So if you are looking for the topless versions of any of these books that I'm showing you, and I've got 5 different Drax covers to show you, just shoot me an email to jcandelas at Zenescope, and I will hook you up with the topless versions for $75 each. All right. And you may buy as many as you'd like there too as well. And we got, quite a few of the topless covers left. Again, they started out at $100 a piece. There's my email right there. If you're interested in me showing you all the Drax books one more time, I certainly can. I mean, I'm going to cover them right now, but Drax number 1 was that Robin Hood. Drax number 2 happens to be the Van Helsing. Drax also mentioned how he loved absolute drawing Van Helsing. He has some really cool books. So again, Antonio, I don't think that email is going to work, but you can try it. And I think that was 28 years ago? 29 years ago when the Cowboys actually did Mike Celia's got it more. Celia's got it better down, man. Thank you, Celia. All right. So again, Jay can deal with Zenescope. I appreciate you guys messing with me. Don't email me at Cowboys Rule. I don't know. There's probably a Cowboys Rule email out there somewhere, but it's not a Zenescope one. That's for sure. Sexy J at Z-Rated Wow. I like it. Celia, good work out of you as always. All right, Drax number 2 is this bad boy right here. So if you're interested in that and you want to double up, you certainly may go ahead and do so. Again, I'm doing this bad boy for just $20. When we first did it, it was $30. If you're looking for the topless versions of either one of these two, you need to shoot me an email. All right, shoot me an email for either one of these versions of the topless version. It'll be just $75, and I will hook you up. All right. So there's everybody that got Drax number 1. I'm seeing a lot more people grabbing Drax number 2. All right. So again, that'd be Amber's old email. Good work out of you, Scott. Holla. All right. I haven't done a holla in a while, dude. Holla. All right. Looking forward to seeing Scott at the VIP event. Scott, we're gonna have a good time, dude. It's gonna be awesome, dude. So again, Drax number 2, again, just $20. It was $30 when we first introduced it at MegaCon earlier this year. If you did go down to MegaCon, you got a chance to meet Joe. Got a chance to meet Joey, his son, and then Noah was there too as well, rocking it out. Look, there's Celia. Can we highlight Celia's comment?
Yeah.
Can we put that up? That's my bird gang, dude. That's bird gang. He sent an email to Cowboys Rule, and there was an out of office, and it just said no. Okay, so no. All right. All right. Good work, Adam. Michael, I'm thinking about giving you a free book as always, dude. All right. So again, that's Drax number 2. All right. If you're interested in Drax number 3, it'll be the Motor City. All right. The Motor City will be the Gretel, and this one was Seeds of Despair. Cover V as in Victor. And again, same thing. If you want to double up, if you want to triple up, you certainly may go ahead and do so. That'll be Drax number 3. Tonight we're going to be going to about 8:30. So, Joe, if you're interested in the Z-Rated books, I'm doing these for $75, dude. All right. Mark, wishful thinking, dude. You never know. All right. Maybe they'll start out 1-0 and the Eagles will actually lose week 1, and then they'll be number 1 for week 1, dude. Who knows? You never know. Who knows what might happen, dude? All right. Yeah, 5 is great. Yeah, but I'm not sure what century you're talking about, Antonio. Are you talking about the 90s here? I barely remember the 90s. I was in my teens. I was in my 20s. I barely remember. None of these guys here were born in the 90s. You were born in the 90s. Get out of here, Jake.
Come on,
All right.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna say 27.
Wow.
28.
Keep going.
Keep going that much further.
Yeah.
30.
Keep
You're
going.
not 30.
I'm over.
You're over 30, Jake. That's Jake. That's not possible.
Yeah.
I need to see some ID out of you.
I'll show you that.
I need to see some ID, dude.
Yeah, we're the same age.
All right. Get out of here.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh man.
And guess
I'm
what?
off.
You're the same age as my mom.
I think I met your mom a long time ago. No, I'm kidding. Totally kidding.
Are you my
Totally
friend?
kidding. Dude. We never dated. All right. If I did, I'm sure she was a fantastic gal. Maybe we shared a drink. It would have been absolutely fantastic. All right. Mark, I don't know, dude. I'm 53. So I don't know if you're older than me, Mark. I certainly look every bit of 53. That's for sure. All right. So again, Drax number 3 is what we're doing right now. If you're interested in Drax number 3, $20, used to be 30, but bam. All right. Looks like Kiara needs a little bit of time, so I'm going to give it a little bit of time. Well, Mark, then you've actually seen some of these Dallas Super Bowls. You've actually seen the olden times, the olden days. You've actually seen some of these things, these ancient Cowboy titles. What was it? I think it was short. It was Aikman. It wasn't that shitty Romo. Oops, did I say shitty? It wasn't that crappy Romo that actually got him over the hump. It sure as hell wasn't Jason Garrett. I'm trying to think of the terrible quarterbacks that the Cowboys have had since Aikman, and it's a litany of garbage. Oh boy, just sheer out garbage. All right, good work out of those Cowboys though. Good stuff, dude. 1996 was the last time. There you go, dude. There you go, right there. I'm not going to argue with Quincy Carter. Quincy Carter's a good one, Joe. I'm not going to argue with the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. Big fan, still big fan. One thing Jerry knows is Jerry knows cheerleaders. All right, that's Drax number 3. Let's rock out Drax number 4. Drax happened to say this was his favorite cover. Again, same thing. I'm going to allow double ups, triple ups if you're interested. Drax number 4 again is only $20. It was $30 when we first put it out. This one was from Philly Fan Expo that myself, Noah, and Casey did, and Jake too. That was actually Jake. I think it was your first con, right? It was Philly. Jake was rocking it out, dude. I basically didn't sell anything in Philly, dude. Jake took over. It was Jake. It was Noah and Casey collecting emails, and I kind of stood there. I was messing with the Mets fans over at the Hot Flips booth. Boy, those Mets have really taken a downturn. Oh, those poor Mets. Oh, the Mets. The Mets gave up their closer, their best pitcher, their best closer, and it's not looking too good for the Mets. I feel for the Mets. Feel for the Mets. All right, so again, Drax number 4, if you're interested. Enrique, Enrique, I'm assuming you mean Drax number 4. All right, and again, same thing. If you want to do some double ups, you certainly can. This again was from Philly Fan Expo. The book itself was Grim Fairy Tale 70. It was cover K as in kick. And if you're interested in this bad boy, I'm seeing Battlegrounds wanting to grab 2 of each of these bad boys, put them in for that. So again, the one thing I want to stress to you guys is if you've never bought from us before, make sure you shoot us an email to vcons, VCONS, at Zenescope.com. The other thing I want to mention too is if you are a brick and mortar store, if Battlegrounds, games, and comics, if you guys are a brick and mortar store, shoot me an email to Jay can deal us or whatever, because we will sell to you directly at wholesale. We will sell our books to you guys at wholesale if you are if you're interested. Yep, the fire sale has begun with the Mets. So again, I'm speaking to Battlegrounds, games, and comics. I think I saw another comic shop out there. Again, same thing. If you're a brick and mortar comic shop and you're interested in buying from us directly, we have a wholesale website. It's what's called our retailer portal, where it has all of our variants on there, our collectibles, has our board games, has our figures, has a lot of our merch too on there too as well that we'll wholesale. Shoot me an email at jcandelos@Zenescope, and I'll be sure to see if I can hook you guys up. All right. Robert, that's too big a request, dude. Don't get crazy. All right, so again, Drax number 4 is this bad boy right here, and it is Grim Fairy Tale 70K. And again, turned out to be Drax's favorite cover, and if you want to do a double up on that bad boy, yeah, shoot me an email at Jay. Yes, Harry, you have to be a brick and mortar. So have to have a brick and mortar shop, like a physical comic shop. Again, Jay can deal us at Zenescope.com. Shoot me an email, and I'll see if we can get you guys hooked up. So again, Drax number 4 is Grim Fairy Tale 70K, and turns out that is Drax's favorite character, and one of his favorite characters to draw too was Sky, and he did a phenomenal job on that. That's got an eBay go ass type of feel to it to me. Drax just absolutely killing it. All right, so that is that bad boy. Are you ready to rock and roll, or am I jumping the gun?
No, you're good.
All right, cool. And then the last one would be Drax number 5. It'll be this one right here. Joe, I hear you. Joe's going to be opening up a tiny shop in his front yard in New Jersey. That'd be awesome. Right. All right. If you have a tax ID and you're selling lemonade and you want to sell comics along with the lemonade, I guess that qualifies. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't qualify, dude. I appreciate it, though. Drax number 5, again, is this version of Karis. I know there's a lot of Karis fans out there. This was our Grim Tales of Terror. Something Desire. Hell's Desire? Not Hell's Desire. What is it? Jeez, oh man. Newman. It's cover F as in Frank.
Heart's Desire.
Heart's Desire. Thank you. Good grass. Good work out of Kiara right there. Good work out of you. Give yourself a free book. All right, Drax number 5, again, $20. If you're interested in that bad boy, this is our awesome con variant. Really had an awesome time down in Awesome. I had an awesome time down in AwesomeCon. That was Noah and myself rocking out AwesomeCon down in DC. Really smooth drive. That is a real easy convention, really awesome convention down there. I got a chance to see my nephew, came with his new wife. Spencer just got married to Tori. Congrats to them.
Magic 103, the real.
Oh, that's the other thing, dude.
DMV.
So when we go down and then when we come back, they have the best radio stations around the DC area, dude. There's this one station. What's it called?
I think it's It's like 103 Magic or something.
Something, yeah, 103 something. It's the DMV. It's like we figured out it's Maryland.
It's DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Yeah, it's DC, Maryland, and Virginia. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that radio station is just smooth. They play awesome freaking music, awesome old school rap, awesome freaking just smooth. Everything is awesome. Just really, really good stuff. So if you're ever in the DC area, you got to jump on that. Big fan of that radio station. All right, so again, Drax number 5. Again, I'm gonna allow double ups. Thanks, Gary. It was Heart's Desire. Thank you so much. So again, Drax number 5 is Grim Tales of Terror that Heart's Desire. It's cover F as in Frank. And that was one of our quarterly books that we did. And again, when this first came out, it was $30. What was the name of that Dorothy Poole swimsuit cover that is available?
We showed it. I think it was the Water Day. It might not be a book. It might just be an art print.
Yeah, it's art.
Oh, it's an art print
It was
that
like
we
a
did?
non-comic art. It was
Gotcha.
the Water Day. Let me look it up real quick.
All right, so Noah's gonna try and throw that up when we get some time. We're gonna give Kiara a little bit of time to write down some of the extra names. So again, if you're interested in the topless versions of any of these Drax covers at $75, shoot me an email at that jcandelos at Zenescope. If you're interested in looking at the Drax covers one more time, I will email those to you. Same thing again. The regular versions will be $20. The topless covers will be $75. They were $100. The regular versions were $30. I'm now doing them for $20. All right, so there is the link for that Water Day print by Drax. All right, so it looks like we're ready to rock on. Let's go to. I'm sorry. So I didn't get to a couple of last things at the end. I got a book 13. We got a showcase that we're going to get to, and we also got a medal, and then we'll do some recap. I don't think we're going to be able to get through all the books as far as the recap is concerned. So what we can do is if you rewatch the stream tonight, all right, and we have quantities available to you, all right, you can shoot an email to vcons@Zenescope, or you can shoot an email to me at jcandelos@Zenescope, and we'll try and get all your orders together. All right, so vcons@Zenescope. If you want to see, I know we're sold out of the San Diego Comic-Con Pack 1. I'm pretty sure we sold out of the eBass, which was book number whatever it was. But anyway, I know we sold out of a few different things, but I think we got a lot of left. I'm not talking about double ups. You can't do double ups. All right. But for right now, if we're not able to get through the recap, you can always shoot us an email at VCons. All right, so let's go to book number 13. This was the Carla Cohen topless that I did not get to in the first hour. All right, it is Cinderella versus Queen of Hearts, issue 3, cover Q as in Quince, or Quincy, I should say. Or Quince, I could go with either. Again, so book number 13, again, is $100. If you're interested in that bad boy, that is the Carla Cohen topless version. All right. It is a 99 print run. And again, we're doing it for $100. This was part of the San Diego Comic-Con Pack number 2. All right. Noah, do you need time to do some stuff at wrap up? Do you need are we doing a game or something? Or not a game, but like a giveaway or something like that? Are we doing any?
We'll do we can do a snail race again. It won't take me too long. I'll probably do it in the last 10 minutes.
All right.
Let me know when you're
so
on your
10 minutes or so?
Yeah, let me know when you're on your last book.
All right. So let's go ahead and put up the showcase. So showcase number 1, we don't have a physical copy. It is the Paul Green that you see right there. Showcase number 1 again is $100. It is our Ghost Bears candy cosplay. If you're looking for the non-Z-rated version of this book for $20, it should be on our web store probably pretty soon, because we're coming up to the end of the month. So I would think it'll probably be on our web store by this weekend. Also, the Ketchum cosplay, Sun Kaminaki, that'll be up for $20 at the end of the month too as well. We put up the extras that are not on subscription. If you're looking for the this cover that you see right there in a non-Z-rated version, it'll be up for $20 on our web store. And again, that should be this weekend. If you're looking for the Ketchum for July, that will be up this weekend too, as well as a solo. And so forth. All right. So, right, Antonio, thanks so much. The showcase is always grayed out extremely well. If you're interested in showcase number 1, again, it's a topless version. It's the book that you see right there. It's a cover by Paul Green. Again, it's kind of like our candy themed cosplay that we've been doing. Just really cool stuff that we've been doing with these candy themed books. All right. And that's showcase number 1. The only medal that we have for the show is the Maguro. All right. And it's going to be medal number 1. Medal number 1 is $100. It is a 15 print run, and we're only doing 15 total of these bad boys over today and tomorrow. So I'd imagine we'll do like 8 today or 7 today, and then we'll do 7 or 8 tomorrow. It's basically that body paint cover in a medal. I met the guys here that do our medals out in San Diego. Really nice guys.
Yeah, they emailed me saying that.
Yeah.
Stopping by. And...
They were really, really cool guys. It was really cool to meet them. They've been absolutely killing it. So first of all, I want to take this out because the one thing I want to show you is, I don't know if you can see just how clean the spine is literally on this. Like if you got this metal graded, it's going to grade out extremely well because the metal itself is in extremely great shape. But they do the printing of the books themselves. And these books are extremely high grade. Like it's just, the matching up to the metal, just the print, the quality, the heavy paper that they're using. Again, we're just really, really, what's the name of that company?
Ready Comics.
Ready, yeah. Ready's been absolutely killing it for us on these medals. If you guys have been buying medals from us before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They're the medals that are in the Zen boxes. They're the medals that are in the Medal of the Month subscription, and then of course these body paint ones that we're doing right now. Again, just absolutely fantastic quality as far as the books are concerned. All right, and again, it's a $100 book, but again, it's metal, and it's only a 15 print run, meaning we're only going to do 15 of these bad boys. All right, so do we even want to do recap? I'm thinking we just go right to the wrap up, dude. So a couple of things I want to talk about. We want to say, again, a huge thank you to our sponsors. Huge thank you to Hot Flips, Jeff and Charles. We were able to partner with them out in San Diego. We did a scavenger hunt that was really just awesome. So the scavenger hunt started at our booth. Whoever bought something, one of our exclusives at like $15-20 or more, got a lanyard. And then they took that and they went to Hot Flips and they made a purchase over at Hot Flips. They got a pin, which is really cool, from Hot Flips. And then they took the pin and the lanyard over to CGC, who's also our other co-sponsor for tonight. They went over to the CGC booth, and the CGC was actually giving out graded cards for free, like literally giving out graded cards for free. I got myself a 101 Dalmatians one, which was really cool. That it was good. I'm sorry.
Real quick, William, I got you down for book 1. And DT, it'll be $30.
So DT, it's $30. William, we got you down for book number 1. You're good. All right. Harry, I'm not going to be able to get the recap. So Harry, what I need you to do is watch tonight and start from the first hour, and then shoot us an email at VCons. And yep, day 2 tomorrow is going to start at 2 p.m. Can we do lists for book 8 and 9? I don't know. Can we?
Yeah. Let me pull this up.
Yeah. Well, so but also too, aren't you? You're working on the stuff for the yeah. So Harry, what I need you to do is watch the stream, because Harry, if I did a recap, it would literally take me an hour to do recap. We'd be here till 9:30, and Kiara's got to get back to her son, and I got to put some Epsom salts.
Nice.
I got to put some Epsom salts in a tub, dude. My girl Gary has hooked me up. I need some Epsom salts in a tub to hook up my feet. All right, not that my feet are doing terrible. All right, but again. If you, we're going to try to get to the recap tomorrow. I'm definitely going to try and get the recap tomorrow. We'll see. Obviously, we're going to be 2 p.m. tomorrow too as well. But if you want to view the stream tonight, take a look at the first hour. Again, it'll show literally book 1. I think I got book 1 through book 12 done in the first hour. And then if you watch after the Drax interview, it was the Carla Topless, the Showcase, and the Medal were the only 3 that I didn't get to. in the first hour. All right, but right now we covered all the product. All right, there was pack 1, a pack 2, San Diego Comic-Con pack 1, a San Diego Comic-Con pack 2, and then all the individual books. Again, there were like 12 of them, but see if you can watch 13 of them, and then the showcase in the middle. All right. So again, I want to say a huge thank you to Hot Flips, huge thank you to CGC for doing that with us, and I want to say a huge thank you as always for Sidekick. Make sure you guys go to Sidekick for your supplies as far as one of these bad boys right here. If you got a short box or you got a long box, go to Sidekick or whatever. They'll take care of one of these bad boys for you. Keep your comics upright, man. Make sure they're not falling back. We do that. We deal with that sometimes in the warehouse where regular issues will fall back and so forth. And when they do, they always get dented up. So we can't really do much with them. But again, use one of these Sidekick bad boys to take care of your comics. Keep them upright inside your short box or your long box. All right. So that is that. And what are we doing? We're going to be doing like a snail race.
We're going to do a snail race, and we'll do it for 2 prizes.
All right, dude.
The first will be.
Do you need prizes, or you?
We got prizes.
Oh, you got prizes. You're ready to rock?
Prizes. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to give away a Sidekick.
We're giving away a Sidekick for the snail race.
We're going to do a good old-fashioned snail race.
Is Abby going to qualify for the snail race? Because she's coming in last. All right, put it down right now. Abby's coming in last. Abby, sorry, darling. All right, that's kind of what we do. All right, dude. Antonio, thanks so much, man, as always, for joining us. So it looks like, we're bringing it back to the beginning, dude. We're going back to the early beginning, which is actual snail.
Genuine.
So, right. Or, we could do a beach themed something. Would it be like beachgoers, maybe sharks? Dude, I don't know. How many people out there have been watching Shark Week? Dude, Shark Week is freaking awesome. You watch Shark Week?
I used to. I can't this year.
Oh, dude, Shark Week is so freaking good.
Oh,
they had these tiger sharks that were washing up on, I think it was South Africa or some shit. I don't know, Australia. And they were freaking washing up and they were just dead. They think that freaking sea snakes, like freaking the tiger sharks were biting these freaking sea snakes, like trying to eat them. And they would bite the interior mouth of the freaking shark and kill the shark.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, these sea snakes are freaking like supposedly they're the most venomous. They're like the most venomous freaking snakes in the world. Are these freaking sea snakes, dude?
I don't want any snakes.
Right? And we ready to rock and roll, dude? Let's go.
Yeah, we'll do 2. One will be for the thing.
Get these snails off. Dun, 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 dun.
One will be for the side.
Dun, dun, dun. Look at all those snails, dude. You were able to get them all in one?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, this is intense.
Hey, ignore the Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Snails.
That's why. Here we go.
And we're off.
So the winner of this.
There's people holding back the snails. Otherwise, they'll go crazy. They're oh my God, Colin just jumped out.
And we got so many snails. I'm thinking this might be lagging for other people too.
Right? Maybe it's too much snails. We could have went to 2 races. That's all right. We're going with it. Maybe the next race go for 30 seconds.
I will, yeah, because I will say I set these sails.
Abby, there you are, right down in front. Abby, I got my money. Say you come in dead last. All right, dude, Spencer in an unenviable position out early. Watch Abby literally win this thing. It'll be hysterical. So this the first time Abby ever won. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. So this first race, we'll do 2 quick ones. This one will be for the Sidekick, and then the other one will be to determine who's gonna get those Miracle Book prints.
Oh, the other thing we gotta find out is did we get to 105 likes?
Oh, we did.
We got to 105 likes. All right, so everybody's getting cereal cards. Noah?
No, I think
the winner.
I think we'll just do it now if that's okay.
Yeah,
we'll do it after this snail race. So this snail race will be for a Sidekick, and then the following snail race. Get winners! Yeah, that looks like a happy snail.
Boo! I know you personally. Boo! All right, I'm booing Sean. All right, Sean, congrats out there. Sean's going to be getting himself a Sidekick. We'll be sending it along with him. The good thing is I think I'll be hitting on Sean's orders. So we're good. Good stuff there. All right, good work out of Sean. All right, so we're going to do one more. Oh, you want to do it? I think we can do a minute again, dude. Screw it.
I think so.
The minute went quick. It went fast. It was lagging, but it was good stuff. Jamie 2 and a 6. Jamie West.
So the winner of this
Jamie, we're going to get back to you in a second on that. See if we can get you above 206.
will be getting these art prints. Now, I want to say we will have the same like goal for tomorrow. So if there was a pack that you were trying to get, if there was a book you were trying to get and sold out today, tune in tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And even if you're not trying to buy anything, you watch the stream and you press the like button. We get to 105 tomorrow. We get 105 likes on our Saturday stream. We have another set of these 4 connecting art prints. So if you do not win these tonight, and you want a chance to win them again, tune in tomorrow, hit the like button, and we'll get 105.
All right, did you take Sean out of this race, or is he still in?
I did take Sean out.
All right, so Sean's out. All right, you've been out in the comics. It's a brick and mortar shop. Make sure you shoot me an email, dude. Shoot me an email, Jake and the Austin Zenescope, and I'll see if I can cite you correctly. Tammy ate the leaf. She got to it. Tammy's getting the set, dude. Tammy's getting the set of prints by Ali Garza. So we're gonna do 2 prints right here. Let's see if we can do it again. That's 4, 10, and then
That's the far end there. There we go.
Boom. Well, there it is right there.
Tammy, you are going home with this set of 4.
All right.
And if another person would like a set of 4 for themselves, tune in tomorrow and hit the 105 goal. You like
There's Tammy right there.
Winner.
Tammy, where's +1 at, dude? Is +1? Where's +1? 2 for +1. All right. So I want to say again a huge thank you to Hot Clips. Huge thank you to CGC, our sponsors. Sidekick, of course. Huge thank you to Noah for doing the interview with Drax. I want to thank my man Jake for sitting in with us as always. Thanks to Kiara for writing down the names. Again, if you guys did not get a book, all right, review the stream. Make sure you watch it tonight. It'll be on again tonight or whatever. All you have to do is click on the YouTube link. All you have to do is click on our Facebook link, rewatch it. I am sorry that I'm not able to get to the recap, but we're literally right up against it right now. It's already 8:30. I don't want to keep you guys here till 9:30 getting through all of the recap stuff. If you do not see your name on a book and you're watching the recap, that means it probably sold out. If you clicked into it, like if you tried to grab it like a pack or something like that. If you don't see yourself on a name for like say book 13 or something like that, and you were like, although book 13 I know didn't sell out. Say if it was a San Diego Comic-Con pack 1, if you don't see your name on that, make sure you come in tomorrow for 2 o'clock Eastern time. And again, we're gonna have a game tomorrow. I don't think I'm really gonna try for new books tomorrow. I think I'm mostly gonna try and concentrate on the product because we just have so much product to get to and so forth. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see about double ups tomorrow. I know there's a couple of guys out there that have already asked me about double ups and stuff like that. We'll see what we can do. But for right now, I want to try and keep it to singles, even tomorrow. And then we'll see if we can get to double ups in the recap hour tomorrow because we obviously got a lot of stuff to get to. All right. Again, so I want to thank my team doing an awesome job. I want to say a huge thank you to Drax Gal for joining us, and thanks to him for doing covers for us too as well. Just really awesome interview, awesome stuff. And again, huge thank you to Hot Flips, huge thank you to CGC, huge thank you to Sidekick. That's it. We're out. Thank you.